It's playoff basketball here on the Return of the Knicks podcast, the watch along game two of the first round of the Eastern Conference. Salute, salute, salute everyone. May feel the force. May the Knicks be with you. Let's get right into it. Let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Mr. Tim Smith, Mr. Mikey Mazda. Cole, it's good to see you, my friend. Yankees down 2-0 right now against the hack that's called Shohei Ohtani, who hit a 2-run shot, that hack. But we're talking about New York Knicks basketball. Rangers, Devils, no score. That's in the first period. So a lot of watching along here, keeping an eye on the sports. Of course, NXT down in Orlando, the WWE as well. So my goodness, I wish I had eyes everywhere. But tonight it is our Knickerbockers taking on the Cavaliers, trying to take a 2-0 lead here. Now the big question of this second game, the health of the hitman, Josh Hart. Will he play? Game time decision. I'm refreshing Twitter. I'm refreshing to see. Right now, they have not said anything. Game time decision. I hope he plays. Trying to take a stranglehold. Listen, the Knicks go up 2-0. The probability of a team down 2-0 is 7% of winning the series. Now, the Knicks went into Cleveland, got the home court advantage. That's what we wanted. Big night for New York sports. Steve Feltlitz, salute Steve in the building. Big night for New York sports. And then the nightcap, you got the Mets taking on the Dodgers. So if you're a New York fan that bleeds New York City, like myself, like everyone here pretty much in the chat, wow. It's a night for you. It's a night for you. You're like a pig crap. Seriously. Because if you want sports, you got sports from all over. Phenomenal job there. Now, we're talking about this game two tonight. We saw the Cavaliers. The Knicks were too physical. Yeah, they were too physical. Jalen Brunson hunts for fouls. Nonsense. Jalen Brunson got called for 2 ticky-tack fouls, only played 9 minutes in the first half. Julius Randle took his shooting percentage. Wasn't a good shooting percentage, but he kept us in the first half. Manuel quickly was off. Barrett was so full, the point is there's a lot of room to improvement for our New York Knickerbockers offensively, Grimes, and we won that game. We played Cavaliers muck basketball because they like to muck things up. They like to muck it up, and we pleat them in their own game, in their own home, in game one on the road, by the way. So we won the first game. You're kind of playing a little loosey-goosey, but hey, you know what? I like to be a little greedy. Want to go in there and win that second game. Let's get greedy. Let's go out there. You know what? We haven't been good for over 20 plus years. We know the narrative, the story, the whole script. Let's go in there and go up and win game two. You know what? I haven't had an update there, Ronsley. Thank you, Mikey Mazda, letting you know the Rangers are up 2-0. Let's double check on that one. I've got the Yankees trailing 2-0 here, but we'll keep an update. He'll be our scoreboard update, our 2020 sports update here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. So Mikey Mazda, you are hired tonight as a sports anchor update if you're available. So this is gonna be a good game here tonight. What am I looking for? I think you could play Cavaliers game where let Spider-Man be amazing, but keep the amazing friends at check. The way the Knicks did, Okoro did not have a good game. Mobley did not have a good game. They weren't impactful. The bench played much better than the Cavaliers. The Knicks outplayed the bench. They were plus 25 in points. At one point they were outscored 34-14. For the Knicks, you got to try to start, especially if Hart is not going to play or isn't 100%. You want to get Quentin Grimes started early. Get him involved on the offense. Get him going because Quentin Grimes opens up the floor. because now he's in a threat for shooting the three ball. He's on fire. He's being featured. It starts opening up. So you want to make sure that Quentin Grimes gets a little bit going early. I'm looking for, listen, Emmanuel Quickly is going to step up again. But trust me, that kid gets better and better and better every time. And I know he hears the whispers. I know he knew that he did not play a good game. And I am more confident that Emmanuel Quickly will have one of those type of games where he's just going to go bananas. One of these quarters, he's going to go like 12 points in a quarter, and he's going to shift the points when maybe the Knicks are either trailing by 3 or up by 4 and extend it to a 15-point lead. That's the type of impact I think, personally, Emmanuel Quickly has. Watching the team, and of course, one thing I love is you guys watched along with us here, all these 82 games here on this channel. You've seen what Emmanuel Quickly could impact and do to a game and wreck it. So I'm looking forward to that here. That's was one of those questions I asked. Will Quickly have a bounce back game? I say, heck yeah. Oh, you know what? I got a guy who's gonna tell me better. You know what? Let me see if I can find him. Hey, my friend, is Emmanuel Quickly gonna have a bounce back game? Hey, I agree with you, LA Knight. So we all know Quickly's gonna have a big game in there. Let's throw a little antics, let's loosen up our ears a little bit. We could do that. There's nerves. Yes, there's nerves in this game. I'm a little nervous, but who's not gonna be nervous in a playoff game, in a playoff season? You want to win everything as possible. As I can't get an update score. I don't see the 2-0. I don't see an update on that Ranger game there, Mikey. I'm trying to look to see. Error. Technology, boy. Can someone give me a Ranger update, please? Let's see. Angelo, salute, Angelo. He is back, Angelo. We miss seeing you, buddy. Oh, man, Angelo, salute. Angelo, we're going to be doing Game 2, Rangers, Devils, watch along. So I'm glad I got to see you there on Thursday. Game 2. I can't do Game 1. I'm doing the Rangers. I'm doing the Knicks. 2-0, brother. I take your word for it, guys. Thank you, guys. And I just didn't see an update, so something's wrong with my update. So 2-0 Rangers. Good job for the Rangers early on this New Jersey Devils, who are fast but inexperienced. We're going to be doing game number 2 here on Thursday. Right now, we are focusing on Game 2 of the Knicks Cavaliers. Oswaldo Peraza is up, and he gets one, and he got forced as I'm watching that as well. So I got TVs everywhere except for the Ranger game. I got to get the Ranger game up and going, but I try to get it on my phone, and my phone is not playing nice. So we've got a few minutes before we get the tip off. I just wanted to go over the game, and of course, those of you who are watching us for the very, very first time, thank you. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for watching us in the Rumble app, in the Twitter app, in the Facebook, YouTube, or anywhere you find this watch along. Thank you for joining me. We do the play-by-play, the watch along. We are a major chat-oriented program, audience participation. We want to let you know that. We're going to bring in the scoreboard, a ticker that tells you who's up, who has possession in a few minutes, usually before tip-off. It tells you the score. If you want to know the score, just look at the TV, and you're going to see the scoreboard, live scoreboard update on the game that we're calling. We're also going to have some guests. We'll have some few people coming on. We'll have from Puerto Rico. We'll have G-Ram, New York coming in. We might have Dangerous. Everybody's working. Chef Dan is working. We know that he's listening. So Chef Dan, again, salute. Again, also, I wanted to say again, hello to everyone. Angelo, Luis Alfredo Guñez, salute. Yes, indeed. He says, hello, I'm greedy, but we need quickly RJ Q to step up for this win. Yes, it's gonna take an effort. Of course, we got Steve in the building. Mazda, I am healed. We got Tim Smith, and of course, we know that big task at hand is on its way here. He makes a grand entrance. He says, I'm here and I'm big task at hand. So we know he's here. We know the mayor of the channel, Kelvin G. Jones, always listening, doing a little work, trying to, making that extra money. So Kelvin T. Jones as well. So salute to you guys. We're gonna have Frank Calise in the chat. We know everyone comes in from the chat family where is at, where everyone interacts. So we appreciate everyone. I can't wait to call this game, for the action here. Let's bring in the ticker, the 6th man off the bench, and boom. Let's bring them on. And we're waiting. Just when you see there, I'm going to be a couple of seconds behind from the scoreboard and the ticker. So just giving you that a heads up there. So you're going to see a little bit behind or they're ahead a couple of seconds. Of course, it's because the ticker's always a couple of seconds ahead no matter what in any sport. So it's the playoff, baby. It's the playoff time. Let's go. It is, my goodness, 18th of April. If you haven't done your taxes, today is the final day to do your taxes, fellas. Pay your taxes. Let's go. So the Knicks gotta stop the amazing friends and not allow Spider-Man to get his amazing friends involved. Let him be a loner, a lone spider, and go out there and annihilate him. Let's go. 2-0. Let's take this 2-0 back to the Garden for Friday night. Oh boy, the Garden on a Friday night, no matter what, 1-1, 2-0, it's going to be electric. It's going to be the most electrifying place in New York City Friday night. So we're ready. I'm ready, guys. I hope you guys are ready. And one thing the Knicks got to continue doing, rebounding the basketball. Rebound the basketball. Don't turn the ball over and continue to get high assists there. Wonder if they're going to live. Okoro looks like he doesn't want to take the 3 ball. I don't know if they're going to continue to leave him open. I don't know if you want to play that slippery slope. Maybe in the beginning, maybe he'll, if Okoro starts hitting, for the Cavaliers, if Okoro starts hitting the 3 ball and starting to stretch the floor a little, look for them to try to go out, back in. When if Okoro's hitting the 3, Mitchell's going to hit the 3, and to see if they're going to now feature the centers, Allen, Mobley, to start scoring inside the paint area. So hopefully the Knicks can contain that there. It'll be interesting to see why Lamar Stevens didn't play for the Cavaliers. They really shortened their rotation there. I think the advantage will be Knicks anyway if Lamar Stevenson plays, because the Knicks got the wing defenders that could defend and shut that down. Rookie Rubio looked like a shell of himself. He looked a little old there, tired. The Knicks, I like the Knicks. Believe it or not, I like the Knicks wings here. Or the combination that they sent out there played extremely well. Is Tom Thibodeau continuing to show that wrinkle and continue mix and matching, not have that pattern. He changed the cold pattern of his substitution. Randall came out early for Toppin. Toppin played extremely well, and didn't stay robotic, which was a little bit of a wrinkle in the postseason, was a refreshing wrinkle that I think totally took Bickerstaff and his coaching staff off. Like, oh, damn, haven't seen this yet. So here we go, guys. I am ready to go. I am pumped. Let's go. Let's hit the like button. We all ask you to hit that like button. That's all we ask. Either in the Rumble or in YouTube, hit the like button. We really appreciate you guys. We thank you guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Knicks, Cavaliers. Good luck to the Cavaliers. Let's have a good game. Our friend Charlie always listens to us and watches along with us. Charlie is a big Cleveland fan, and he always comes. And he comes here on this channel to watch with us. And regardless, Guardians, Yankees, Cavaliers now, and the Rangers. And he's a really good guy that comes in here and does it. He's not disrespectful. He's not arrogant. And man, and I gotta give him hats off. Charlie. Charlie Thomas, salute, man. You're a good Cleveland fan that comes here and watches along with us on all your different teams, man. Thank you. All right, so I'm ready, man. I'm pumped. You see that the tip-off already started, but they haven't done. And my TV on here in Orlando has not started. We got the orange towels going for the rally. And here we go. Tip-off won by the Cavaliers. Game 2 is on the way here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. Return to the Knicks podcast, and we have the postseason watch along. Garland, Mobley now gives this to Mitchell. 11 on the shot clock. Here's the drive. Okoro drives, puts up. Mitchell Robinson was there, misses, but he gets his own rebound on the floor, and Randall snatches it like a big boy. But they're gonna call a loose ball foul on Okoro. Knicks are going from left to right, and they're in their city uniform, the black with the orange and blue on around the side. I love that uniform. Brunson now. Brunson guarded by Okoro now. Brunson now shoots the elbow jumper and wets. Jalen Brunson draws first blood as we say hello to Darnell Davis. What's up, family, in the building? So Knicks up 2-0. Here's Garland. Garland now. Garland kicks it out to Okoro. Okoro baseline. Bounce pass here to Allen. 10 on the shot clock to Mitchell. Mitchell top of the key. Mitchell now driving. Next dribbles. Pull up jumper, and it's good. So Donovan Mitchell answers back. We're all leaving at 2 here. The first minute gone by. Here's Brunson now. Brunson gives it over to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. He's jab stepping, 10 on the shot clock. Randall holding now. He's driving. Stops there. Driving in. Backs in. Stop. Baseline jumper. In and out. Fight for the loose ball. Mitchell Robinson had a piece of it, but he fell hard on the floor. And last touch by Mitch. Let's see. Hopefully he's okay. Remember, whenever these guys go down, you got to wince here because we saw Antetokounmpo fall right on his back tailbone, and he might not play or might not be the same all postseason. Here's a drive by Garland. Alley-oop here to Okoro, but he lost it. Here comes the Knicks. Hit that like button indeed. Here's Randall. Randall one-on-one driving in on Allen. Kicks it back out of Mitchell Robinson trailing. And there's going to be offensive foul on Mitchell Robinson. Okoro stood his ground there. It'll be interesting if the officials are going to allow that. So, and of course, the master of shaking. Oh, he was above the restricted line. I can see that. Brunson's going to be an impact there on those charges. Here's Okoro now. Okoro. Mobley puts it up. Rebound by Grimes. So Mobley's continue to struggle. Hopefully he continues staying that cold. Here's Barrett now, one-on-one on Garland. Now Barrett spinning. Turns around, kicks it out Grimes. Here's Brunson for 3 from the corner, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Mitchell Robinson has it. Mitchell Robinson gets it. Mitchell Robinson lost the ball, and again lost, and Garland comes up with it. So little butterfingers for Rich. Here's Garland now. Garland stops. It gives it to Allen. Allen, what an assist there from Garland. And Mr. Sheldon Darryl Johnson is in the building. Cavaliers has the lead 4-2. So here's Randall. Mitchell Robinson. Robinson now. Brunson. He had a foul away from the ball. Well, let's see what the call there. Fighting over a screen. So that's the second foul on Okoro. So Okoro might have to take a seat here with 2 quick fouls. But man, Garland with a nice threading the needle pass there. Knicks got caught there snapping. Allow that pass to go deep in there and cut in there as Okoro will sit to the bench here. Randall. Here's Brunson now. Osman will check in. Here's Brunson. Osman played on Brunson all game 1. Here's Brunson again. Step back for 3. And that's delicious. 3 ball from Brunson. 5-4. 3 minutes gone in. So Brunson with all 5 points for the Knicks here. Here's Garland now. Garland baseline. Passes it to Mobley. Mobley gathers. Mobley back in. Kicks it back out. Osman for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound Mitch Grimes. Now Grimes trying to push. Grimes Euro steps back over to Barrett for 3. Transition 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell now picks up his dribble. Mitchell stops, hesitates, shakes, back, shoots, and that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Grabs it by Barrett now. Hands it over to Randall now. Randall bringing in on the left side. Randall one-on-one with Mobley. Now he's driving in the paint. Still keeps his dribble, pulling it in. Backs in, puts up the shot, and that's good. Julius Randle. Knicks up 7-4. Here's Garland. Garland now driving baseline. Kicks it out to Allen, but he loses it. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Here's Quentin Grimes now. Grimes kicks it back out of Barrett. Barrett driving. Stops, turned around, and he puts up the shot, misses. Fight for the loose ball. Osman, and last touch. And it will be, wait a minute, it should be Knicks ball. It is Knicks ball. Angelo says the Knicks strength against the Cavs. We have the beat down low, and we have to control the boards. We'll win. I agree with you on that one. Of course, we're a more physical team. They're more taller, but we're a more physical team. As the Knicks will inbound here, Brunson, Randall steps for 3, and that's sweet. So Knicks have a 10-4 lead here. Randall get an assist there for Jalen Brunson, and Randall hits the 3-ball. So the Knicks now 10-4 now. Knicks up by 6. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell now. Mitchell driving on Mitchell Robinson. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Here comes the Knicks. Here comes Randall. Randall now on the left side. Randall backing in on Osman. He has Osman now, but Mobley should have got hit with a 3-second violation. Turnaround jumper for Randall misses, and it will be Cavaliers ball. All right, Mr. Bernard Johnson. What is up, Mr. Bernard Johnson? Is in the building. Salute, salute. Here's Garland now. Garland and Mobley. Garland now on the pick and roll. Now Garland now driving. Tries to alley-oop and no, that's a turnover. Here comes Brunson over to Grimes. Grimes now, and he got fouled. So Grimes will go to the line for 2. Almost had a chance for a 3-point play there. Now Grimes will go to the base. Go to the line here. Grimes hits the first free throw. We have an 11-4 lead for the next year. They have another free throw coming up for Quentin Grimes. And Grimes hits 2. Topping comes in for Randall. There's a quick substitution. I kind of like that. I want to keep Randall as fresh as possible. And also possibly have one of those big guys with the second unit. 10-0 run for the Knicks here. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell now kicks it back to Osman. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Osman now. Osman spins, turns around, puts up the floater, and it's good. So he uses his height advantage there on Brunson now. Brunson, so it's a 6-point Knicks lead. Brunson stops. Now he drives, and he got fouled there by Osman. Osman picks up a foul, so he'll go to the free throw line. So we have a timeout on the floor. So Knicks up 12-6 here. 6.5 in the first here. Don't forget to hit that like button. So what the Knicks doing, they got a caller in some foul trouble. Osman hasn't picked up a foul there. Wondered how if they'll attack with Brunson. If Osman picks up a second foul, where do you go? Ricky Rubio, Lance Stevenson. I mean Lamar, not Lance. Lamar Stevenson. Gideon in the building. Mr. Melvin Smith, salute. Again, Mr. G, Notorious G, Gideon in the building. So I'm definitely going to need an update on that Ranger game. Just keep me updated, fellas. Just keep me updated on that Ranger game. I got the Yankee game on one eye over here. Looking good, Knicks. Let's go indeed. Let's go indefinitely. We got a timeout going on right now as we wait for the timeout. You see Coach Thibodeau changing a little bit of the narrative here. The first 4 minutes, he gets Randall off immediately. So it's a 1-0 Ranger lead. And did they disallow that second goal, fellas? I see 1-0 here on the scoreboard, but you guys keep me informed too. Now, Randall coming out, Toppin playing early. That's a different look because you're keeping Randall fresh. I know Randall still played over 30+ minutes. This is what we wanted to see in the regular season. A little more what we Toppin playing time, and if he looks good and get some burn against some starters, and maybe you could correct, with better competition. I'm still 2-zip. Okay, all right. Thanks for that update. This is why I wanted to see personally between these two. This is what I wanted to see, and I like that. I like that rotation there because also when Brunson comes out for his rest, you could bring in a Randall with the second unit fresh. and they could run and move. They're a quicker unit. Of course, Randall could be there causing havoc on the boards, and you could feature him. And I like the way he's mix and matching so far here. At least the first game and a quarter for Coach Thibodeau with his rotation when it comes to the Randall Toppin minutes. So I am totally waiting for this commercial to come on. Remember, it's a little long, abbreviated breaks in between though. So Mr. G-Ram, if I send you the link in your email, you're more than welcome when you want them ready to come on. No pressure. If you're with the kiddos, understand the emails there for the streamer up here. Come on up, buddy. Ya te lo mandé en email. And in the first, Rangers have a 2-0 lead. Tarasenko and Kreider go. Hard-hitting game. Oof. That's what the Rangers got to be. They got to be more physical with the Ice Capade Devils. Devils are fast. They're young. They're fast. They cannot make mistakes in the neutral zone for the Rangers, because the Devils will put that goal in net. So when the Rangers keep the turnovers down and don't turn the ball and get fancy in the blue line, they'll be okay, as Brunson misses the first free throw. 12-6 here. Brunson still has another free throw coming up. And he hits one of two from the line. It's 13-6, the Knicks up. As Garland will bring the basketball up. Garland, as he's guarded by Barrett now. Garland looking for someone to come through a screen. Now he gets Allen up high. He is a three, and Garland hits a three ball. Much needed three from Garland. So here's Brunson. Toppin, back to Brunson now. Brunson guarded by Levert. Levert's in the game. Now trapped there. Now here's a trap. Now Toppin. They got to swing the ball here. 8 on the shot clock. Toppin now on Osman. Puts up the shot off the glass, and that almost went in. But here comes Osman in the fast break. Osman now stops. Kicks it out of Allen now. Allen strings it back out of Mitchell. Mitchell, 15 on the shot clock. Mitchell bounce past to Allen. Kicks it back out. Here's Garland for a second set of three, and he hits it. Back-to-back three ball from Garland. The Cavaliers needed that. They need someone to percolate from three-point land, and that's Garland hitting 2 threes in a row here. And right just like that, Cavaliers down by 1. Now here comes the trap. Here's the zone here. They want to get the ball off of Brunson. And he swings it. Here's Grimes, rises for 3. Grimes misses. Rebound by the Cavaliers. Levert. Jose Melo. What's up, Jose Melo? Caris Levert now. Levert to Osman. Osman thought about the 3. Now Osman wants a screen. Osman driving, spins, goes up. Mitchell Robinson, no. Fight for the ball. Stolen by Brunson. Over to Grimes. Kicks it out. Transition for Barrett. Barrett with the dunk. So Knicks moving the ball there. Good job there by the Knicks. Their defense turned over, and they get an easy opportunity here. They back up by 3. 5 minutes left in the first quarter, 15-12. Here's Garland now. Garland kicks it out to Allen. Allen now, back to Garland now. Garland now feeling it. Garland driving. Tries there. Mitchell Robinson picks up a cheap foul there. Or tries to dip off to Allen. That's his second. So we're going to have the Anvil Hartenstein pretty much coming in right now. One thing I can tell you, I would like Mitch on the floor more, but when Hartenstein comes in, it's not a bad trade-off either. Hartenstein plays extremely well with the team as well. So here's Garland now to the line. Garland has been featured and playing extremely well here, much better than he did in game 1 here. It's a 15-13 game. He hits the first free throw. There's another free throw coming up. Jose Melo says, hello. Let's go Knicks. Indeed. Always great to see Jose Melo. He hits both free throws. He goes 2-2 from the line. Here's Brunson now. We'll bring the ball up. Brunson on the left side. Brunson, Toppin. Toppin still keeps the dribble. Hands it off to Grimes. Grimes back to Toppin. Toppin thought about the 3. Now Toppin back to Grimes. Grimes now driving. Grimes. And they're going to say another offensive foul by Garland. Now the officials are really favoring a lot of Garland now. Garland is feeling it tonight. He did have position there, so I got to give that there. Charlie Thomas, salute Charlie Thomas. We put you over a little earlier, and we're good to see you, my friend. So Cavaliers could take the lead here for the first time. Actually, no, for the second time in the game. Here's LeVert. And the hitman, Hart in the game. Here's Grimes. Grimes on LeVert. Grimes on LeVert. Kicks it back out. Osman open for three, and it misses. Fight for the loose ball. Hartenstein comes up with it. Here's to Brunson now. Brunson, transition three, and in and out. Picked up by Osman. Here's Osman now. Osman tries to spin. Ooh, stops. Here's Mobley. Mobley backing in. Mobley puts up the shot off the glass, misses. Rebound by Brunson. So Knicks holding on to a 1-point lead here. Here's Brunson again. Brunson again. Snake dribble, puts up the floater. No good for Hartenstein. Loose ball. And it will be Knicks ball. LeVert touched it last. Mr. Big Task at hand. Talk to him, Big Task. Talk to him, Big Task. Knicks pride in the building. Salute, Big Task. Emmanuel quickly will check in for Brunson here. Nope. No, actually Brunson will, and actually it was Grimes who said, here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein again, the anvil, 7 on the shot clock, spins, stops, tries to get, and we're going to get traveling call on Hartenstein. Brandon Schultz, salute. Frank says, sloppy game for both teams. It's a feeling out process. You know how the first quarter goes, Frank. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it back out to Osman. Mitchell now. Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell now kicks it out. LeVert is going to shoot the three. LeVert hits the three ball in line. So Cavaliers back up on top, 17-15. Here's Brunson now. Brunson again. Keeps his dribble on LeVert. Step back for three. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Osman. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell now in transition. Mitchell, Euro step. Goes up strong, and it was kind of blocked there, but they're going to call a foul. He tried to posterize Hartenstein, but no avail. Yes, the Yankees are down 2-0, Brandon. We've been saying it. Thank you for letting us know. We've been saying it since early in the broadcast. Yes, he did hit Donovan Mitchell on the hand on a 2-run shot for Shohei Ohtani. 46% from three. The Cavaliers are, I believe. Garland had 2 of them back to back. So that's where the Cavaliers need to improve if they want to even up the series. They gotta, if they continue their hot shooting from 3-point land, that's gonna propel them in this to get back in this series for the Cavaliers. The Knicks gotta guard the 3 ball. Right now we have a timeout. Mitchell. Knicks call a timeout, but Mitchell will go to the line when we come back from that timeout. Hartenstein picks up a foul on Mitchell. Tried to get a dunk there, and he did not allow it. Got him on the hand. Thought it was a clean one, but no, he did get him. So we got all over. If you're a New York fan, a New York sports fan, my God, this is the type of day that I wish I could clone myself to do all these different games. Yankee game, the Rangers hockey, especially the Rangers tonight. But good news, we'll be here Thursday night to do the Rangers Devils game 2 from Prudential Center, and we'll definitely be doing that watch along. Remember we had a magical run last season with the Rangers watch along. It was fun. So we'll be having Ranger hockey back on the DX Sports JEDI Network playoff hockey. Of course, we see Angelo, of course. Yes, indeed. You get that crap out of there. That's a good foul. Dangerous in the building. What's going on, Russ? This was just try to end Hartenstein's life, and Hartenstein said, no today. So we have a timeout here. No, Brandon, I won't be able to give you the baseball scoreboard. I don't have it up, Brandon. Sorry, buddy. We're doing basketball, my friend. I can't give you baseball right now, buddy. I'm sorry. Random Phantom, salute. So we're waiting for them to come back to continue this. Where Mitchell will go to the free throw line. Donovan Mitchell. Now, Mitchell Robinson has two fouls, and Okoro in foul trouble for the Cavaliers. LeVert is 46% since the All-Star. That's freaking good. But LeVert is an X factor there, Frank. I'm glad you mentioned him. He could be an X factor who could swing a series there, but game one pretty much contained. But if the Cavaliers are really counting on a Caris LeVert to be a second or a second option, they'll be in some trouble. Then they really are in some trouble. It should be Mitchell, and they should go to Mobley. Then the third could be either LeVert or anyone from Okoro, Garland. You know, Garland's and also another All-Star. So if you're really putting your eggs in that Caris LeVert basket to be a second scorer, boy, that's a tough one for the Cavaliers if you're a Cavaliers fan. I don't know. Maria in the building. Salute, Maria. As Mitchell hits the first free throw, they extend their lead now to 18-15 with 2:51 left in the first quarter. Mitchell has another free throw coming up. And he hits both free throws. So it's a 4-point lead here for the Cavaliers. Knicks need to answer. Cavaliers on a run here. So Brunson has missed a few of his open shots here. Brunson getting trapped. Brunson now passes it, Toppin for three. Toppin hits the three ball, uses the force. So three ball, and Brunson gets an assist. Knicks down by 1, 19-18. Toppin has to add that element to this game. Here's LeVert. LeVert going in, driving, kicks it out wild. Mobley now lost it, and Knicks comes up with a turnover. Here's Brunson in transition. Brunson now puts up off the glass. Is good. Knicks regained the lead here, 20-19. Here's LeVert. So Knicks defense turning into some offense. That's 11 points for the Knicks off of turnovers. Here's LeVert now, dancing and prancing. Stops, kicks out. Osman for three. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Hart. Hart now brings the ball up. Hart was questionable. Euro puts up full speed, and Hart scores. So the hitman testing that ankle and explosiveness, 22-19. Miss Janine in the building. Salute. I hope you're doing well. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it back out. Green. Now there's a foul on Mobley. Hartenstein picks up a second foul. Tough decision now. You got both your centers in foul here. What do you do? I mean, do you play Toppin and Randall together for a little bit? You got to protect, or do you bring in Jericho Sims? So good job by Hart. What a sight for sore eyes to see. He was questionable. He was doubtful as of yesterday. Game time, it was updated to questionable, and game time decision. He's ready to go. So Hart ready to go here. As Danny Green in the game, Danny Green will inbound here to Mobley. Mobley kicks out LeVert. LeVert now. LeVert kicks it, and we're going to whistle. And what we have called here, 3-second violation? Or a foul away. Obi Toppin picks up a foul. An invert elbow to Garland, who picks it in the back of the neck. But, they're going to take a look at it because he embellished. Like he almost got, it was an invert elbow. There's contact. Of course, this is the worst officiating crew in all NBA. Tony Brothers and company, they stink. So, I'm a little worried when it comes to the officiating. I do not like a Tony Brothers officiating crew. I think this is just a common foul, but we'll see. Now, it's a common foul. Osman pulled the elbow up of Toppin. Mr. Johnny Davis, our #1 draft pick in the building. Yeah, the Cavs already complaining about the refs. Yeah, they were cooked. The Yankees trail now 3-0. That's Rendon. Rendon singles in Trout. 3-0. No, it's a common foul, Frank. It's a common foul. If it was upgraded to technicals, there will be no one on the free throw lines. Technical fouls, you shoot with no one on the free throw line, so it's a regular common foul. As Garland misses the first one. In the words of Chef Dan, ball don't lie. Indeed. Another free throw coming up for Garland, and he hits 1 of 2 from the line. So here's Brunson now. Brunson for 3. And Brunson in and out. That misses. Mobley comes up with it. So here comes Garland. Jack City, thank you so much. Appreciate for your contribution. Here's the 3 ball by Osman. Misses. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jack City. A Knick fan just entered the chat. Let's acknowledge him. Here's Brunson. Brunson misses that one, so he missed it. Thought he was fouled there. Here's Danny Green with the loose ball. Danny Green bring it to Garland now. Garland now picks up his dribble and puts up the shot. He got counting for the foul, and he got the call. So Garland is hunting for the foul. Brunson did not get the foul call on the other end. Looked like identical plays for both of them, as Brunson having a conversation with the official. So it's a 4-0 Angel lead on the Yankees. Boy, Clark Schmidt. I can hear my friend Chris the Flash saying Clark Schmidt is terrible. And Garland hits the first one. So Knicks up by 1, 22-21, with under a minute left here. Randall will check in here. He goes 2 of 2 from the line. We're all leaving at 22 here with 48 seconds left here. Here's Quickly. Quickly needs to get going. Quickly is extremely quiet. Here's Commanding Quickly now. Back over to Robinson. Quickly now. 10 on the shot clock. Good. Look at Garland all over him like a cheap suit. Garland now double track. And they can't nowhere to go and turns the ball over. Quickly, man. Osman. Garland. Stops. Cavaliers going to try to hit. Hold for a 3 ball. Here's Garland holding. Quickly now backing up on Garland. He's been hitting the 3 ball. Stick on him. 10 on the shot clock. Garland now steps for 3. And quickly misses. Rebound by Mobley. Mobley back in. Kicks it out. Now Garland thought about it. And here's LeVert for 3. LeVert gets the 3 ball. And 25-22. So it looks like the Cavaliers will win this quarter here. At the end of the first quarter, Cavaliers up 25-22. The 3 ball helping the Cavaliers. Good-looking first quarter for the Cavaliers, but they only scored 25 points on the Knicks here. Knicks offense, not sharp. I believe Brunson wasn't extremely sharp, although there were some questionable calls there when he was driving to the basket. During the regular season, he was getting some calls. Maybe the crying of the Cavaliers. You know what they say? A squeaky wheel gets the grease. And the Cavaliers, boy, they were crying. Boy, they needed a pacifier with all the crying they did at the post game for game 1 about the fouls, the physicality. And right now for the first quarter, and they got the right officiating crew by their side. Coincidence. Mr. Adam Silver, who I think is one of the most crookedest commissioners in all the league. It's just my opinion. You all of a sudden bring Tony Brothers when the Cavaliers were crying about it. Whatever. It is what it is. 25-22. Just let's call this back and forth. We got our bigs in some foul trouble here. Brunson is getting mauled going down to the basket, no calls, and I'm seeing Garland just gets whispered, and he's getting some calls. Also some charges. If I don't see Brunson get some charges neither, then I'm thinking something's up. But with all that, we're only down by 3, 25-22. Emmanuel Quickly is a concern right now. I didn't like the way they trapped Emmanuel Quickly in the corner. You want the cardinal sin of jumping, pass jumping. Osmond played the passing lane. I know they have, and I know the teammates didn't go bail him out because you normally have Quickly. Quickly's always been like a slide fox to get out of those situations. But right now, the lights on the postseason might be a little too bright for Quickly. I hate to say that, and I'm big on Emmanuel Quickly, but so far, the first 5 quarters of the postseason, the lights have been a little bit too bright for him. And I'm waiting for him to let it slow down. Quickly he's gonna have to have that confident shot. Once he gets that confident shot, he's gonna get going. The game will slow down for him. But right now, it seems like the game is a little bit more quicker. On the court, Toppin looks more comfortable, to be honest with you, than Quickly. And you thought that it would be the opposite. We're thinking Toppin might be like, with a lack of playing time and except YZ wants to prove a point, and it seems like the role reversed here in the postseason right now. But it only takes one for Emmanuel Quickly to get going, and once that goes, that's like an avalanche. It's going to snowball. It's going to avalanche into nothing but good positive with Emmanuel Quickly. We need that one to get him going. So we wait here for the quarters to change. Let's take a look. Guys, keep me posted on that Ranger update, the Ranger Devils. For some reason, my score thing only tells me 1-0, and I really am frustrated. I wish they'll tell me, give me an update, because I know that they're up. All right, so we're about to start the second quarter. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Here's Hart. Randall now kicks it out to Quickly back over to Randall. Randall's going to take the 3 shot, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball, and a ball comes right into Garland's hands. The loose ball goes right into it. Here's Levert now. And good job by Mitchell Robinson, took that ball away from him. Good defensive stop there by Mitch. Here comes Randall. Knicks got to capitalize on these turnovers. Here's Randall again. Randall puts up the shot, and that's no good. He turns around. Don't officiate. Don't complain to them. They're not going to give you the call. They're in on it. They want this to go 7. They need the TV revenue. Don't play your game. They're not going to call it. Here's Garland. Back over to Mobley. And misses. Fight for the loose ball. Picks up by Quickly. Don't get the officials to help you out. They're not going to call the foul. They want this to go 7. Here's Quickly. Here's Randall. Quickly again. It's not looking comfortable out there. Here's Barrett now. Barrett. Jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound by Danny Green. Knicks are not getting anything inside. Everything outside. They're keeping the Knicks as a jumper team, and the Knicks need to slash at times. Here's Mobley. Going. Mitchell Robinson met him there. Good job they didn't give Mitch a 3rd foul there. Here's Randall. Randall loses the ball, and he's calling for a foul. We got a lot of contact here. Here's Garland now. And that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, Hart. So here's RJ Barrett now in transition. Barrett going up. Barrett misses, and we finally get a whistle call. A transition foul call. Mr. Vernon in the building. Mr. Vernon, salute. Now Bernie Bickerstaff, someone put him a pacifier because he was crying on that sideline. And how much they're getting into Mobley's head. And Barrett hits the first free throw, 23-25. Barrett has another free throw coming up. Barrett hits both free throws here, 24-25. So here comes Garland. Garland driving. Garland goes up. And it misses. Allen there with the tip, no good. Another tip, misses. Rebound by Robinson. Gives it here to Hart. Hart now. Hart driving, kicks out to Quickly. Quickly now. Steps back for three. Come on, Quickly, hit it. And that's off the mark. Rebound by RJ. Another offensive rebound. I Love Pie in the building. Salute I Love Pie. Here's Randall in the air and turns the ball over again. The Knicks cardinal sin in the air passing. Gotta clean those up. You can't play with these turnovers. They gotta clean that up. What is so hard of featuring a guy who slashes to the basket? I know they're not getting any calls for a slasher. You gotta feature Quentin Grimes a little bit here. He's the one who can slash, and I trust him to pass the ball underneath the basket to a big. Here's Garland. Garland shakes and bakes. Garland against Barrett. Garland against Stops. Stops, turn around and gives it to Allen. Allen tries to go for the dunk and he got fouled. So Allen was going to go for a dunk. Big Cat says, and what was that? He's got to punish them. Here's Allen. Darren Allen will go to the line. He's a 73% three-point free throw shooter. And he misses the first free throw. Chef Dan, what do you normally say? Oh, don't lie. So Thibodeau's going to protect Mitch. He's going to have him sit. And he hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Cavaliers with a 2-point lead, 26-24 here. Here's Hartenstein, the Hart Foundation on the floor for the Knicks. Here's the anvil. And another turnover. Emmanuel Quickly is playing tentative. Usually he cuts and usually Quickly gets the ball and go, give and go. They're not playing the way they've been playing to close out the season. The unsharing, give and go. The Knicks are used to that muscle memory, and Quickly is a little tentative. Here's Garland. Garland got fouled. I love Emmanuel Quickly. We featured him on the question here. In another 2 minutes, if Quickly's not giving me anything, you gotta go to Quentin Grimes. You gotta go back to Grimes in this game. Don't let Grimes sit on the bench. As Garland hits the first free throw. Yes, they're not focused. They gotta focus. Yes. They gotta focus. This game is not out of hand. It's right there. And they're playing sloppy, and this is a close game. Here's Garland. Garland with 13 points here, so he's have a much better second game than the first game, as Hart will bring the basketball up. How long would he keep Brunson on the bench, too? Here's RJ. RJ now. RJ has Garland on him. Garland feeling peacocking tonight. He's peacocking. He's feeling it tonight. 8 on the shot clock. Barrett now. Barrett trying to get a screen, but he's trying to go. Barrett stops, turns around, jumper off the mark, and rebound by Mobley. So Barrett's not getting to the cup, and that's dangerous if you're going to have him shoot away and fall away. Here's Mobley now, baseline. Mobley goes for the dunk. Nobody rotated. Randall stood there like a matador. This is the problem with Randall. He gets to get those laps there. He should have put a body, and we have a time on the floor. That was a perfect opportunity for Julius Randall to get a charge call. He did not. He allowed his man go around him, and, of course, he did not rotate. He did not rotate because Hartenstein was following Allen. Knicks are lack of focus there right now, and timeout on the floor. 6-point lead here, 30-24. You gotta bring Brunson. If you're Tom Thibodeau here, you gotta think about bringing Brunson back in and Quentin Grimes back in. At least for the next 8 minutes. For the next 5 minutes here, you gotta think about bringing them out here. Maybe he wants to hold Brunson for after the next break, maybe the 6-minute mark. have him close out the half of the quarter. Maybe that's what. But you gotta bring Quentin Grimes back in this game. The only guy who could cut baseline, who could attack, and you could, and I personally trust giving the ball up to a big is him. Is Quentin Grimes, and I want to see more of that. RJ Barrett is stinking up the joint a little bit because he's not attacking fully. He's going to the basket, going to the cup, but then when he sees the bigs, or when he sees the paint is occupied with a lot of defenders, he stops, hesitates, and he's shooting away a pull-up jumper. Not a good jump shooter. I'd rather have him throw the floater up than him trying to shoot the jumper, and he's missing. Oh, you got it, man. You got it, Darnell Davis. You guys make this program. I always said it all the time. It's not just me. You guys are part. You guys are right here with me. You guys are my program. Yes, Melvin. I was gonna wait for that because you know me, I didn't want to sound too much of you know me, Obi lover, and the high or the president of the Obi Toppin. I wanted to say that, but I just wanted to hold off there because you just got blinders for Obi Toppin. No, Toppin was playing well, and um, you still need Randall, Melvin Smith. The way and you can't play Toppin and Randall because what we just saw right now with Randall not rotating on Mobley for that dunk, we're gonna get eaten down alive if you have them both out there. So I can see why you need a center. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna. I would like to see Toppin play, but I don't think the coach will do it. I'm looking for a true point guard play function. Yes, Brunson is off a little bit, and I thought Quickly will pick up the slack. Vernon Quickly has not picked up the slack, and right now we're being outplayed by the point guard. We need a point guard other than Brunson, and I'm a little bit disappointed that Manuel Quickly hasn't picked up the bill or haven't stepped up. The lights are getting a little too bright for him. This is why we're trailing here by 6. It's a little bit, and I hate to say it, to make it sound like I love Emmanuel Quickly as well. I think it's Quickly's lack of hesitation here, early part, the first 5 quarters of this playoff season is hurting the team right now, at least right now in this game. So here we go. As the inbound heart to Hartenstein. Brunson back in the game. Brunson has LeVert. Now they're trapping him up high. And here's Randall. Randall now. You had a hard open in the corner, but Randall held it. Randall spinning. No one to go. 4 on the shot clock. He almost turned the ball over. Here's a 3 from Barrett. And that's off the mark. Barrett just can't buy a bucket from downtown. He's not a Francisco Gregory. Let's go Knicks. And Knicks play that transition really good there. Here's Brunson now. That good transition defense by the Knicks. Brunson. Here's Randall thought about the 3. Randall now stopping. Randall driving in. Spins. Pauly's in. And a lot of contact. No call. Fight for the rebound. Randall lost it. Brian Harkenstein right to the hands of LeVert. Randall's down on the floor. Here's LeVert. Transition 3. Brunson took a shot. No call. And he gets the ball to Garland. Garland hits the 3 ball. This officiating sucks. Guys are getting knocked out, getting hurt, and nothing. But meanwhile, look at the stupid ticky-tack fouls they're going to call in a minute. 33-24. Here's Hartenstein. Knicks are cold. They're not hitting anything. They can't even get in their offense. So the number 1 defense playing up to Bill here. Brunson, finally a blocking call. Oh, so I guess Tony Brothers knows what a blocking call is. Randall got lucky he didn't get caught with a takedown on there. If that was MMA, he would have won the fight there on that takedown there. 33-24, 7:01. Knicks they gotta get going here. They gotta go on a run. Knicks are not responding as Randall gets a burn on his elbow. So I don't know if we have a timeout because there was blood on the court, on the player. So the Knicks has missed their last 10 field goal attempts. They got no offense going out there. But meanwhile, they got guys who can hit some shots. Again, I think I'm driving everyone bananas here saying, where's Quentin Grimes? Where's Quentin Grimes? They're no energy. They're flat, indeed. You need to bring high energy players here. And here's Randall back over to Hartenstein. Brunson almost turned the ball over there. Brunson now 8 on the shot clock. Osman, look where they set up. 8, and they're far away from the basket. Brunson now driving. Here they're clogging again. Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein got hit. Count it at 1. I was gonna say if they weren't gonna count that, I don't know what the hell they were looking at. So a 3-point chance for a 3-point play for the Anvil Hartenstein. Yeah, we had 2 white jerseys around, and we found Hartenstein, and you got to move the basketball here. Has a chance for a 3-point play. Hartenstein going to the line here. He misses the free throw. You got to hit the free throw, Knicks. You can't leave free throws out there. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell the other way now. And Mobley cuts the needle. Again, Randall gets caught sneaking again. Backdoor cut. 35-26. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson keeps his dribble. Bounce pass here to Hartenstein, who cannot hold on to it. The Knicks centers, again, I don't know what is it. They get to the postseason, they become with Butterfingers. Here's Garland, transition 3, and he hits it, of course. This is like a script. And who's behind this? Vince McMahon? 38-26. Here's Brunson. Timeout. This is the largest lead for the Cavaliers. Not only that, you get the crowd back in it. You get the crowd excited here. And of course, Randall gets caught napping on the backdoor cut on Mobley. That's his man. Why? And again, it's time to get the bench in there. Here's the problem with that, Melvin Smith. They try to get physical. The Knicks got their centers in early foul troubles. Hartenstein with 2. And Mitchell Robinson. And also Julius has got to know that. Julius has got to know that Hartenstein has 2 fouls. And Hartenstein cannot be aggressive. You have not picked up a foul. You got to stay with your man because you got to protect your centers. That's a little bit unselfish. That's being selfish. If you're not healthy either, or you're not physically able, you know what? Tell the head coach. And the coach got to see that. Julius, I got to sit you down. I know they're struggling without scoring. They have missed 10 straight buckets before that 3-point play, and they're struggling. But coach got to do something. I know the Yankees down 4-0. I see that there against Suarez out of all pitchers. Yes, indeed. Maria says, got to wake up. Finally, Cavs looks alive. Charles, you're correct. Your Cavs are looking much better. They're moving the basketball, and Garland's having a hell of a quarter, at least the first half. Charles, Garland is having you know what? And Mitchell has not gone off yet. So it's right now the Garland show, and he's showing off, doing well there for you guys. I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%. They want the TV revenues. They want all the eyeballs. They want this to go long. They want to stretch it. And of course, the Knicks look like dog crap out there. You know what? We got to also give credit to the Cavaliers. It's not just the NBA, but the Cavaliers look good out there. The competition, they really are focused on their defense. They're not allowing the easy points in the paint for the Knicks. They're clogging up the paint. They're not allowing, Barrett. How many times Barrett has been shelled away from the from the cup, and usually he's driving and playing to contact. The Knicks kind of know they're not going to get the whistle, and rather they get bruised and beat up on this game. It looks like they don't want to go. They don't look like they want to go and attack the glass. They don't want to get bruised up in game 2. They kind of I hope they don't. I hope not. They kind of look like they're punting this game, and you can't punt any postseason game. You go out there and win every damn game. And I think the Cavaliers are daring the Knicks to be a 3-point shooter and beat them from the perimeter than rather the paint. That's what it looks like here in the early going. At least a quarter and a half here. It looks like the Cavaliers. That's the game plan tonight. The Knicks are going to beat us. They're going to beat us shooting the ball. They're gonna have to hit threes. They're gonna have to move the ball and find the open man. And we're not giving them points in the paint, and that's what it looks like right now. Burning, I can imagine not a lot. A lot of Netflix, and out of Netflix, and out of Netflix, and not even the chill part. Here we go. The Knicks will bring it. Here's Randall. Randall now driving. Randall stops. Randall again. No call there. He's arguing with the refs on the floor. They're getting physical with Randall. Here's Osman. Kicks out. Garland. Transition three. Of course, nope. Misses. Fight for the loose ball. Brunson comes up with it. Brunson now. Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson. Oh, thank goodness Brunson gets a timely bucket for the Knicks there in transition. Down by 8. Down by 10 now. The Knicks 28-38. 5.5 left here before halftime. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, Osman, top of the key. Mobley one-on-one with Randall. Mobley again, spins. And that's going to say, oh, come on. You can't call it ticky. Really? That call that kind of foul? What kind of foul was that? There's been more worse contact that they didn't call. So as they inbound the ball here, Mitchell, 5:15. Mitchell trying to get a screen, kicks it out to LeVert. LeVert now driving in. LeVert puts up the floater, and he got it. All alone, no one in front, getting what they want, driving to the paint, to the basket. That's not a good recipe for the Knicks here. 40-28. Too easy. The Knicks are getting played on the bench. Our bench. The bench of the Cavaliers is outplaying the Knicks here. Here's Hart. Hart now. Hart. Grimes back in. Here's Randall. Randall now driving. Randall going in hard. Randall puts up the shot. It's good. Randall thought he was fouled, but he's got to continue playing. Down by 10. Here's Garland. And passes it to LeVert. LeVert for 3. And that's off the mark. Fight for the ball. Here comes Grimes now. Grimes hands it to Hart. Hart now in transition. And there should have been a blocking foul on LeVert there. No call. Here's Brunson now. Brunson on the wing here with LeVert. Now Brunson now, baseline. And a loose, but Mitchell comes up with the loose ball. This is going to lead to a dunk and a layup. It's good. A turnover there. So Donovan Mitchell played that passing lane well. So he extends this back to 12. Here's Brunson. First of all, there should have been a loose ball. There should have been a blocking foul on LeVert there, and that transition dunk bucket should not have gone in. I went the other way, but it is what it is. Here's Randall for 3. Randall hits the 3 ball, and he falls. No call there. So 33-42. Randall hits the 3. Hopefully, Randall could get percolating here heading into the second half. 10 points for Randall. He's 4 of 10 from the field. Here's Garland. Guarded, and here's LeVert, guarded by Brunson now. LeVert driving. LeVert stops. Pull up, floater, misses. Loose ball, and they're going to call a loose ball foul. Oh, goodness gracious. This officiating, man. Randall's second foul there. So conveniently, Randall gets hitting some threes, getting on, and they'll call a ticky-tack foul for a second. Just keep an eye on the patterns of the officiating here. Mitchell, LeVert. Here's Mobley now. It was actually Mobley. Mobley gets the jump shot. And he attacked Randall there because he already has 2 fouls. 44-33. We got a whistle here. What else is new? Here's full court pressure here now. LeVert on Brunson. LeVert now gets in front of. Here's Brunson now. Brunson had him up for lunch there. 35-44. 12 points for Brunson here. Brunson's starting to heat up also. Here's Garland. Knicks got to play some defense. Garland now. He went full speed, and they're going to call a late foul. He missed the dunk. Oh, Brunson hurting his hand. He looked like he got hurt. Hartenstein, third foul. Where was the foul at? Where was the foul at? Where was the foul at, fellas? And a technical foul call. Josh Hart gets a technical foul there. You can't give up these technical fouls, fellas. Control your emotions. Yes, let us do the complaining. He hits the technical free throw here. There was not, and he's protecting Hartenstein. Hartenstein didn't foul Garland there. So Cavaliers with a 10-point lead here and 2 free throws for Garland here. He hits the first one. Mitchell Robinson will come in for Hartenstein. Mitchell Robinson also has two fouls. We got to get Grimes going. We need Grimes to hit some threes, man. And he goes 2 of 2 from the line. Knicks trail here, 47-35, 12-point lead for the Cavaliers. Brunson and Randall's trying to find someone. Hart. And then Knicks turn the ball over. Jesus Christ, this looks terrible. And the thing is, he's going to stay with the same players to being stubborn. If guys are sluggish, make some changes. 12-point lead for the Cavaliers with the possession. Here's LeVert trying to extend it to 15, and he does. Typical. Turnovers, the Knicks get bamboozled. 50-35. It's like Brunson now. It's like this is a script out of the WWE. Oh, yeah, the Cavaliers are going to beat the Knicks next. Here's Allen. Mitchell. So the final 2 minutes here in the first half. Oh, man, this is bad here for the Knicks. Played terrible here. Here's LeVert. LeVert shakes and bakes for 3, and that's off the mark. And rebound, Allen. And we're going to get a loose ball foul on Allen. Hit Hart, and Hart hits the floor. Danny Green picks up the foul here, but they're not over the limit. This is the first under 2 minutes. So Brunson will bring the ball up here. Brunson, here's the trap. And Randall, here's Grimes. Grimes stops. And he tried to get Hart, and Hart turns. Boy, they're playing a comedy of errors here. Here's Garland, and he gets the layup. My goodness, they are playing like a comedy, like they never played before. 52-35. My goodness. This is like, who is this? What is this garbage they put out here in the second quarter? Brunson. Randall, step back 3, and that's off the mark. Randall gets the rebound. Randall puts it back. They needed that. Wow. Under a minute here. 52-37. Here's Garland. Garland now driving. Garland puts up and he got it. So there is no resistance from the Knicks center because all their big men are in foul trouble. Mitchell Robinson did not want to pick up the third foul there. Hartenstein. So right now the dictation is 8-on-5, and it's dictating how the Knicks are playing in the paint. Soft. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell now holding the ball. Here's Hart. Hart now bounce past to Mitchell, and again the centers can hang on to a ball. Another turnover. Sloppy. Danny Green. Danny Green, all he does is shoot three, and he hits it. The Knicks are getting bamboozled. They're getting down by 20, 57-37 here. Of course, you know the Cavaliers were going to give they're desperate behind the wall. They don't want to go down 2-0, especially at home. They gave their best shot. The Knicks are down by 20. And the Knicks themselves playing a calamity of errors. And Brunson gets fouled. And the Yankees just scored, so they're down 4-2. So the Knicks only scored 15 points in this quarter, and of course they're looking to add more, but only 15 points so far, and giving up 32 themselves. This is not the way. This is not the Knicks we know. This is not the Knicks we know. They're playing a lot of comedy. They're playing, guys are trying to cut the ball. They're not even looking. What happened? What's going on? We were passing the ball, and I'm not. Again, it's not going to sound like I'm blaming this player, but Randall comes back. We forget how to play assist basketball. And again, it's not blaming Randall. We need Randall again, but all of a sudden Randall returns. The team doesn't know how to get a freaking assist. They don't know how to pass the ball. All of a sudden, they let's go. It gets contagious. It's the first one here. What happened to that good Knicks fun basketball we were watching, moving the basketball? I know it's the postseason. You get the best of the best. Defenses. You playing the top notch of the NBA, but fundamentals. They're not even doing the fundamentals correct. They're my goodness. 57-38. DeRozan DeRozan's daughter is at the game. They should pull her and send her to a suite, because I can't hear a little girl screaming in there. Either that is a copycat. If I'm the Knicks, I'm calling them. Send her to the suite. It's LeVert, Allen, and he dunks it. Oh man, that was too easy. There is no interior resistance. So with Knicks down by 20, 59-39. Cavaliers are peacocking. They're excited here, looking to try to even this best of 7 series, one game apiece. And my goodness, the Knicks, what a second quarter. It was disgusting. It was bad. It was bad. We'll give you some stats. That was not. We got to make second half adjustments. We got to make some second half adjustments badly. This was not a pleasurable second quarter to watch. Something's not right. Yes, big task. Something's not right. Something the lack of communication. I'm thinking the team is shocked how bad Quickly's been playing. Like, he looks overmatched, and they're like, "Oh damn, Quickly, the moment is too big." I don't know. It's like, my goodness. I'm actually surprised. They really need a man Quickly. 3 days in Cleveland, yeah, that's also 3 days away from your bed, from your house. Yes, indeed. I'm hoping I get some stats going if it loads up. Yes, no rhythm. We play with no rhythm. Frank, there's no party in Cleveland. What are they going to go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Yes, Tim Smith. Let's put that to perspective. The Cavaliers should be up by 30. Or you say 40, 30 points. Knicks played the worst half since pre-Thibodeau. All the Cavs celebrating. It's like they won the title. Knicks are fired up. Tim Smith. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna highlight that for a little later, because yes, yeah, he did. Vernon, another excellent statement. He must have, because this is not a Manuel Quickly that we know. Where is he? He's, oh, Angelo, 3-0 Rangers. It's a power play goal. Good job for the Rangers there. Oh man, I guess it is so bad that not even my doesn't want to even give me the stats. That's like, you know what? They're like, you don't need to read the stats. They suck. I'm like, really? Come on, I want to read some stats. No, they're not giving me no stats. Wow, this is ridiculous. No, no stats. Give me some stats. I don't want video. I want some stats. And I'm afraid of opening up another window on my computer. Let's see. I know they're playing terrible. Like Charles Barkley says, terrible, terrible, terrible. Ugh. And let's see if I change these. Let's change the background music. Maybe we'll check. Maybe they'll give us some good energy vibe on this one. Let's see where we at here. Games. So Garland having a happy meal moment, a 26-point half. A 26-point half, and Donovan Mitchell has not played well. That's the only thing that worries me, guys. Um, that's no, something's wrong with my phone. Lafayette hit the puck with a high stick, disallowed it. Ah, here we go. The school the Ranger button. I says, I'm sorry, but I'm not convinced the Cavs are not 20-point lead good. Hey, let's listen. What are the adjustments the Knicks need to do? Stop turning the ball over. That's the first thing. Stop turning the ball over. The Knicks got to get some more points in the paint. You know, Garland, Garland is 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3-point land. Those 3-pointers that he hit back to back got him going. They got him going there. For the Knicks, they gotta have more assists. Move the basketball around. Find the open man. Don't. I saw the Knicks forcing a lot of shots and trying to get some foul calls. Which okay, that's the right basketball play. Go attack the basket, and you get contact, play, and of course you're gonna go to the free throw line. But these officials don't want to give you that, so you have to change the game plan. You know what? You're not getting called for anything. Go and attack. Continue to attack, continue moving the ball, find the open man here, make the easy. And this is one thing that's uncharacteristic for our Knickerbockers because they share the basketball and they play high IQ basketball until this second quarter. This second quarter, they didn't play high IQ basketball. They made a lot of mistakes. Guys, passing the ball to where they're supposed to be, and they're not even thinking about it. Hey, you know what? 26 points for Garland. Try McBride. Why not? Vernon, you don't have nothing to lose there. He's already roasted our guards with 26 points. If you could contain him here and stop him, you definitely you have a point there. But I don't think Tom Thibodeau will do that. It's taking him forever to bring in Toppin, who's playing well, and he's not playing because he's going with Randall. He's living and dying on Randall to a 20-point deficit. I mean, we'll see. But I don't think Toppin played the whole second quarter. My phone were to work, I will tell you the stats because I can't open up another window because I don't want it to freeze for some reason. We'll wait to see. So we got Lindgren with a power play goal. We had a one goal disallowed for the Rangers. Lafreniere's goal was disallowed, but Lindgren cashes in. So 3-0 Rangers for those that are interested in the Ranger hockey. boy, my phone, nothing wants to work today. Electronics. So we have here, we wait for the halftime. Normally, I'll give you some stats, but technical difficulties, like always. What else is new? Boy, I really need to invest on some high-end PC. That's not gonna. It's the internet. I know it's my internet. AT&T stinks. Hmm. I'm looking at the replay on from the broadcast. I'm watching on Randall getting into the, and of course they got the ball lost to, poked away from him. Yes, they need to wake up, Maria. They need extremely to wake up. They need to wake up. They're sleepwalking. This team is sleepwalking. Yeah, so it's 3-0 Rangers. I just saw that there. Let me look at some. Yeah, hopefully I got some stats finally. All right, Randall has 12 points. He's 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3-point land. He has 3 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson with foul troubles with 4 rebounds. Brunson has 14 points, 5 of 13. That's not good. Both Randall and Brunson, they're 10 of 25, 10 of 25 from the field. They got to be more efficient. 2 rebounds, 4 assists. I listen. We know Brunson could go on a run himself. Brunson probably gonna have to put the Superman cape here in the third quarter and get the team rallying around him. Also, Hart is 1 for 1, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Uncharacteristic for. I know Hart is coming off that minor injury, or minor scare of us. It should be interesting to see what he does second half. If he's not 100%, it's okay to put Grimes. He still could be impactful, but just don't have to. You don't have to give us a 30+ minutes of Hart if he's not being a positive. And besides, let me see what Hart is on the plus. I don't go by plus and minus, but he is a -21 on the floor for the Knicks. Hart on a hobble leg. Quickly's a -7. See, the numbers are lying. They're very deceiving because Quickly it's been terrible. Hart at least is out there battling deep and he's grappling and he's doing a good, but he's a -21. Or Quickly's a -7. I think those numbers should be reversed. Thank you, Fred, Francisco, Gregory. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. Harkenstein's a -8. Now Harkenstein actually between Harkenstein and Mitchell Robinson, they're fumbling the basketball. They got the Noah's Noel itis. They can't hold on. They got butterfingers. They look like today. They look like they got new hands while they were in Cleveland for the 3 days. Maybe they were bored and maybe they should have been not using their hands. Maybe who knows what the hell they were doing in the hotel room. But man, they look like their hands are too soft and they can't hold the ball. Maybe they were holding too many balls in Cleveland when they should have been. They need to hold on to the orange ones here on the court. If you get my grip, because my goodness, I never seen so many guys fumbling underneath the basket. They're easy opportunities. Our centers usually are short-handed, and my God, this seems like this is kind of effort I thought the Knicks were going to give us in game one. A little nerves and little, I thought this was game one, and it feels like a role reversal here. Now, do you play Miles McBride to start Garland? That's a good question Vernon asked. I don't know if he will. This coach will. Who will be taking minutes away from? I'm gonna give Quickly some time. If Quickly can't get it together, you might have to think about bringing in a Miles McBride for the defensive prowess. I know they need offense. They're down by 20, but damn, defense leads to good offense, and especially in the postseason. Maybe you might have to think that move because Quickly right now is not even, and Quickly has been the best defender on the Knicks pretty much the most of the whole season, and it looks like the moment is too big for him. Again, I hate to sound again like a broken record, but it's starting to worry me with Emmanuel Quickly. Let's go Quickly. Hopefully he gets going there. Let's see who else. Grimes is a -9 on the floor. So is Barrett. Barrett with 15 minutes of action. He's 1 of 6. 1 of 6 for RJ Barrett on the field. And the Knicks are not shooting well all around. Quentin Grimes is 0 for 1. In 14 minutes, you telling me Quentin Grimes only has 1 attempt at shooting the basketball? I know. I saw the cartoon. Good job by Bleacher Report, by the way, Darnell Davis, on that cartoon Hero X ball. That was phenomenal. That was a phenomenal. I wish I could use something like that on there, man. I would love to use that. You know what I mean? I like a lot. I like all that animated stuff myself. That was cool. Let's see who else. Toppin is 1 of 2 from the field. He had a big important three, 1 of 2. Didn't get enough touches. Harkenstein 1 of 2, but that one was a real. He just turned the ball over. Hart only took 1 of his 1 attempt, and of course Quickly's 0 for 1. But man, the turnovers on Quickly. He's 0 for 3, 0 for 3 for 3-point land, and of course Garland 6 of 10. Mitchell's quiet. Mitchell is 2 of 4, so he's only taken 4 shots. Donovan Mitchell, he's quiet right now. 6 points. Maybe he's trying to see and match Jalen Brunson's intensity. When Brunson starts going, maybe Mitchell starts going. And this is what the Cavaliers. Be honest with you, this is what the Cavaliers needed. Remember, we mentioned when I opened up the stream, I said you gotta stop. You gotta let Spider-Man do his thing and stop the Amazing Friends. And right now, the Amazing Friends are playing well. Right now, if you remember the old cartoon, Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends, you had Iceman and Firestar, and you have Iceman going nuts in the form of Garland. He is just freezing up the Knicks literally in all angles. 3 on the defensive end as well. So Garland is becoming a pain in the neck that probably the Knicks didn't expect, or they probably dared him to beat them, and he's doing that. But the thing is, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna let someone else, another tertiary player, beat the Knicks here, you gotta not turn the ball over yourself, and you gotta answer. And the Knicks are failing to answer, and turning the ball over is playing extremely, my goodness, again. So I just can't wait for the second half to start, because I want to see what adjustments my coach makes. Let's see if I get some team stats here. Turnovers. Knicks with 14. Yes. They don't even do that whole game. They average 14 turnovers in the first half. The first 24 minutes of the basketball game, they have 14 turnovers. So every 2 minutes they're turning the ball over. Now, forcing 7 for the Cavaliers. Both teams at least will have 10 points on the fast break, but the Knicks gotta play defense. They don't get an opportunity. They gotta They gotta have their transition game going. They need their defense leading to transition to easy buckets, because they have 10 of those. 22 points in the paint. I thought this number was going to be different, but no, it's really close. 22 points in the paint for the Cavaliers, 18 for the Knicks. I thought the Knicks were being outplayed in the paint personally, but no, it's only a 4-point difference there. Let's see what else. 14 assists for the Cavaliers, only 6 for the Knicks. 6 assists, 7 steals for the Knicks, 8 for the Cavaliers, which I'm a little surprised they even had 7 steals, personally. 4 blocks for the Knicks, 1. So the Knicks are playing, see these stats, they're really close, except for the turnovers. They're turned the ball over twice as much as the Cavaliers. That's the issue there. And also the field goal percentage. The Knicks are only shooting 36.8% from the field, while the Cavaliers are shooting 45.2. 45.2 is not great, but it's just enough to beat the Knicks. So the Knicks are 14 of 38 from the field. 14 for 38. So they're not even hitting half of their percentages of their shot. That's not good. You gotta be more efficient, and you gotta get easy buckets. Joe Curry, what's going on? Joe Curry's with us. They're also 4 of 16 from 3-point land, but the Cavaliers aren't that 8 for 17. So they have hit twice as much 3-ball than the Knicks. So that's the big thing as we're ready to start the second half here. Let's go. Here's the start of the comeback here. Here's Randall, back to Grimes, back to Brunson. Here's the double team now. Randall. Knicks got to quickly read and go. Mitchell Robinson again. And he misses. Robinson should have dunked that in, and again, couldn't finish. That was the right basketball play. Here's Allen. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson has to finish around the basket. Also, you gotta not let the Cavaliers reset on defense. Move the ball quickly there. As Mitchell will inbound the ball here. Mitchell looking for someone, gets it out to Allen. The first 30 seconds gone by here in the second half. Here's Garland now. Garland now guarded. Garland passes it out Levert. Levert now driving. Pull up jumper, and that's good. So good shooting continues for the Cavaliers here. 61-39. Here's Brunson. Here's Grimes. Grimes over to Mitchell Robinson. Brunson back to Mitchell. Here's Barrett. Barrett puts up the shot, and he will go to the line for two. So Barrett attacking more, but still shooting a little too far away from the basket like he normally gets closer, but he's putting up the shot, but he will get 2 free throws to show for it. Barrett hits the first free throw here, 40-61. And Barrett hits 2 of 2 from the line. 61-41. No lead is safe in the NBA team. This is a game of runs, so no lead is safe. There's plenty of basketball left here, but the Knicks gotta not turn the ball over, not beat themselves. Here's Mobley to Levert, back over to Garland now. Garland driving. Garland rises for 3. Garland, good job by Mitchell Robinson, but Allen gets away with a push over to Mobley, and he gets the. And you can't, when guys are pushing in your back away, can't do anything. 63-41. Here's RJ. RJ spinning. Randall thought about the 3. Randall driving. Randall going strong, and he misses it. So Allen got a hand on it. Here's a block. Here's Garland now. Kicks it out. Mitchell for 3. And that's going to go in. Donovan Mitchell has not gotten heated up yet. So 66-41. So this is the largest lead for the Cavaliers here. Here's Barrett. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett driving baseline, double team. Kicks it back out. Randall steps for 3. Randall steps in and misses. Fight for the loose ball. Mitchell Robinson, but he goes down with Allen. But now Randall gets it back. Randall again. Randall going up. Randall again. Randall, Charles Smith Memorial. And it was the Charles Smith Memorial. Randall turns it over. He turned into Charles Smith. Oh, God. Kick the ball back out. Oh, that was a foul there. Ooh. So here's Garland. So they're letting them be physical underneath the basket. Let's see if they allow it on both ends. Here's Brunson with a steal. Brunson in transition. Brunson back to Barrett. Barrett lays it up. It's good. So give assist to Brunson. So good defense there leads to transition. This is what the Knicks need to continue to do. Let's go. No assist and 5 turnovers. Yeah, Randall's playing bad. But we still got a battle here. Here's Garland. Garland now. Garland loses the ball. No call there. Chasing a foul there. Here's Mitchell. 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell dancing. Mitchell shooting over Barrett, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Brunson now. 66-43. Brunson kicks it out. Grimes catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. Of course, he's cold. He hasn't shot. That's why you had to feature him early so he could hit those shots. 66-43. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell stops. Kicks it, bounce pass here to Garland. Garland, who's had the hot hand all game. Garland now. Garland, elbow jumper, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball, comes up Brunson. So good job there, Mitchell boxing out Allen from that rebound. Here's Brunson. Gets the ball back from Grimes now. Brunson working on the vert. Brunson now. Backing in. Mitchell Robinson with the lob. Give Brunson an assist there. This is what they need to do. They need to play that kind of basketball. High IQ basketball. Assist. The lob. Mitchell Robinson flushes it in. 66-45. Here comes the Knicks. They need some stops. Here's Levert. Levert now. And this is misses. Here comes Randall. Randall now. Oh, turnover. Randall, I don't know where he was going with Barrett with that one. That's the type of mistakes they cannot do. Here's Garland. Garland now. Garland behind the back. Garland now stops. Garland passes it, and that ball is turnover. 66-55. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. We got a chance here. Here's Brunson. Randall. Barrett now. Barrett's got to get going. Barrett driving. Barrett puts up the shot, and he will go to the line. So he gets Mobley. $66-45. Eight points for Barrett, looking for some to add here, get into double digits. He has a chance. He hits the first free throw. He has 9 with another free throw coming up. So it's back down to 20. He's got to chip away. And he hits both free throws here. 10 points for Barrett. 19 point is the deficit. If you're the Knicks, you want to get it under the double digits before the fourth quarter. Knicks got to continue to play some good defense here. Here's Barrett over Garland. Garland now. Garland guarded by Barrett. Garland going up with the scoop layup and misses. Fight for the rebound. Randall comes up with it. So Allen had a chance in offensive. Here comes the Knicks. Here's Brunson. They got to push. Brunson now has Mobley on a mismatch. He's going to reset on Mobley. He's dancing. He's driving. He has both tree trunks around him. Turnaround stuff for Brunson misses, and Garland comes up with that loose ball. Mitchell Robinson just broke out a little late for that one. Here's Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell now. Elbow jumper, and that's good. You had a great opportunity if you're the Knicks there, and they couldn't capitalize on that possession. Here's Barrett now. Barrett to Randall. The Knicks look lethargic. They look slow. Got to move. Let's go. Backing in. Randall. This is what I don't want to see. He loses the ball. Randall. Back over to Grimes. Grimes rises for 3. There's a foul, and there's 3-point shot. 3-point. And he will go to the free throw for 3. This is what I don't like to see. Randall dribble. And he wastes, and then he wants to play. He wants to be Allen Iverson with his dribble, and the ball gets knocked away from him. But Quentin Grimes will go for the free throw line. So we have a timeout on the floor, Cavaliers. Yes, they need to score down low, Joe. You're right. Barrett needs to continue to score down low, but he's like when he's not getting all the way to the cup. He's like finishing in between the free throw line and underneath the free throw circle, the free throw circle right before, and he's pulling away instead of going forward. He's taking fadeaways for RJ Barrett, Joe. It's like he's like afraid of getting his ball blocked. He's playing scared. So we wait for the timeout here. Rangers have a 3-0 lead on the Devils. That's going to the third and final period. That one, the Rangers want to take the first game of a best of 7 on the Stanley Cup Eastern Conference first round. We will do game 2 on Thursday for the Rangers, and of course game 3, Madison Square Garden, Friday night, Knicks, Cavaliers. But right now we still have game 2 in front of us here with almost halfway through this third quarter. We got to win this quarter. We have to try to cut this deficit down under single digits. I guarantee everyone here will say if we could go in third quarter down by 9, I think everybody will sign up for it. Chef Dan is fine, Francisco. He was here for game one. Chef Dan was here for game one. Of course, it was fun to see him. We all celebrated. We had Dangerous. We had a nice little first game one. We had fun. It was fun. It was really really cool. Chef Dan will probably be Saturday for the Rangers game two. I don't know if he has Saturday off, but they always change the shift, the schedule. If he's there, he'll probably be here for game three. Excuse me, game three of the Rangers postseason game. If he's off there, or even Friday night. I don't know. I doubt it. Friday night is a very, very important night in the restaurant business, and even Saturday night. But sometimes he's been working 6 straight consecutive days, and they need to give him a Saturday. But then Chef Dan does laundry and all that other stuff. Is stuff that he needs to do, take care of. So let's see if he comes Saturday night. If he's off Saturday night, sometimes he's not. It all depends on his work schedule. So if you're the Knicks, you want to cut this down here. You want to go. You want at least in the next 6.5 minutes here. You want to go on a 12-4 run. I'll sign for that and make it down onto a single digit and put a little bit of hot under the collar for the Cavaliers here. Because if you cut this 20-point lead down to single digits, they're going to be hot under the collar. As Quincy Grimes hits the first free throw, it makes it a 20-point game here, 68-48. He hits the second free throw. It's 68-48 with 6:19 here. Let's see if he hits another one here. Quentin Grimes. He goes 2 of 3. That runs in and out. You got to hit those free throws. You got to try to score with the clock stop. 68-48. Here's Travis LeVert. LeVert back to Allen. Mobley now. Mobley kicks it out. LeVert now. Here's Mitchell now. Mitchell slicing. Puts up, and they're going to call a late foul there. Tony Brothers again. Donovan Mitchell now starting to get a little bit of the calls and getting going. Like Frank says, look out for Mitchell. Frank, your comments is well said there. So Donovan Mitchell will go to the line for some free throws here. Mitchell will go to the line here for 2. Here's his first attempt. And he short arms that. He misses it. In the words of Chef Dan, ball don't lie. Wow, highest career points per game. Mitchell behind Bray James, West, Durant, Iverson, and Jordan. A couple of them won some titles here. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. So it's a 20-point game, 49-69. Under 6 minutes here, halfway through the quarter. Here's Brunson now. Knicks got to percolate. They got to go on a run. Here's Rarick, kicks it back out. Here's Brunson, step back for 3. And that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson had position, and they're going to say loose ball foul. Mitchell Robinson. Finally, the referee sees the push behind the back here. Third foul on Donovan Mitchell here. So the Ranger game started the third period. Here's Barrett now in the curl. Barrett, top of the key now. Gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Driving on Allen. Puts up the shot and no good. Fight for the loose ball. Last touch by the Cavaliers. Knicks will have it here. They get a new shot clock underneath the basket. 5:32 left in the third quarter. 69-49. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Brunson now. Brunson driving. Brunson fall away jumper and misses. No good. Fight for the rebound. Here comes LeVert comes out with that. So Brunson not hitting his shot tonight either. Here's LeVert. Here's Danny Green. Danny Green misses. Fight for the rebound. Picked up by Robinson. Here's Barrett now. Barrett spinning. Barrett driving. Barrett puts off the glass. Barrett's not getting close to the rim there. He misses it. Here's LeVert. Kicks it back out. The Green stepped out of bounds. Knicks will have it. Knicks to have nothing here. Boy, do they miss Emmanuel Quickly's offense. They're they're missing. They need a spark. They need some spark off the bench because Barrett is not hitting. Brunson is struggling. It's you gotta you can't always have a perfect game from Brunson, but the Knicks need secondary and third scorer. And Randall gets called for what is he getting called for? The Knicks were fortunate that the official called a foul before Randall bullied him and went out of control. He got called with a reach in there, but Randall would have been an offensive foul if they didn't call that one. Randall will go to the line here. So Randall a little bit out of control, a little bit, but hopefully, let's see, he goes to the strike and he gets the first one. 19-point lead here for the Cavaliers, 50-69. Hartenstein will come in for Mitchell Robinson. And I believe the Hart Foundation is in. I think Hart is in as well. Someone needs to get hot here, other than Brunson, to help carry the load on Brunson's shoulders. Randall hits both free throws, 51-69. There's plenty of time here. Knicks remember, they see leads evaporate like water. It evaporates like everyone's tax returns a month in your wallet. Here's Levert, and turns over. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Here comes Grimes, back over to Randall. Randall now turns around, bounce past to Hartenstein with the floater, misses. Hartenstein gets it in and dunks it in. Diambo finds his. Now down to 16, 69-53. We need to cut it down to single digits before the fourth quarter. There's plenty of time here not to panic. Play your game. Get in the passing lane. Defend. Knicks on a 12-3 run. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out of Garland. Garland for three, who's had the hot hand, and he hits it. So that's a big three ball from Garland. That was big. He shot it from deep. You live with that if you're the Knicks. 29 points for Garland. Here's Brunson. Back over to Randall. Randall, you had Grimes open. You don't swing the ball. He holds it too long. That's a turnover. And there was a kickball. So quickly, here's another shot. Quickly. I mean, between Quickly and Barrett, both of them are not giving us anything, fellas. Here's Emmanuel Quickly now. He's going to be the inbounder. Quickly. Looking to inbound the ball. He gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein now. Here's Brunson. 10 on the shot clock now. Brunson bounced past to Hartenstein. Hartenstein driving in. Hartenstein lays it up. No good. He gets his own rebound now. Hartenstein lost it going up, but Randall comes up with it. But then Danny Green swipes it away. Randall again kicks out to Quickly now. Quickly now. Puts up the floater, and it's good. Quickly. Let's go, Manuel. Let's go. 55-72. Hopefully this is an avalanche. Takes over the fourth quarter. Let's go. 72-55. We're waiting for him to erupt. Here's Mitchell. Back over. Levert thought about the three. Levert now driving. Levert puts up the glass, and he scores. 55-74. So Cavaliers answering back here. If Levert would have got blocked there, momentum would have shifted a little bit. There's still time to steal this quarter here. Here's Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly. Not Quickly. Picking up his dribble now. Quickly now. Stops. Kicks it out of Randall. Randall open for three. And that's good. Julius Randle from downtown. 74-58. 17 points for Julius Randle here. Donovan Mitchell now. Under 2.5 minutes. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it back out. Levert. Levert now. Levert jab stepping. 9 on the shot clock. Levert bullying in. Pulls up the shot and he hits it. So Caris LeVert helping the Cavaliers here. So LeVert with 17 points. When it seems like the Cavaliers have a lead, LeVert gets going. But when the game gets tight, LeVert chokes. So you got to see if they could tighten this up here. Here's Quickly now. Quickly. 6 on the shot clock now. Randall now. 4 on the shot clock. Randall's going to take another 3. Randall misses, and he falls to the ground. Here's Garland. Here's Garland, backstep. He's going to take a three. And Garland hits it from downtown. The Cavaliers have the shooting shoes tonight. 79-58. So Garland, you know what? He's got it. He's got his shooting. He stepped back. If he stepped back and shooting those shots, boy. 79-58. We have a timeout on the floor here. Knicks trying to make a run here, but you gotta credit. I gotta give credit to the Cavaliers. They're answering back. Karis LeVert, now Garland. They're answering back here. If you're the Knicks, you continue to play. You got to get some transition buckets. You got to try to turn the Cavaliers over. Right now, Cavaliers are shooting the three ball well. Their 3-point shooting is starting to percolate here. If you're the Knicks, you got to try to see if they want to go inside and play the passing lane. Yes, indeed. Absolutely, Johnny Davis. Good call. Good one. And looking at the Rangers, 3-0 Rangers still in the lead, 14-42 in the third. So 14 minutes left in the game. Igor Shesterkin working on a shutout. Cabo Caco had a backhand wide of the net. So they were trying to get that fourth goal. Let's just hope Quickly has a quarter in the fourth quarter to wake up. If Quickly can have a good quarter, that third quarter, if he has that good third quarter into the fourth and get his confidence going, despite the fact whatever happens in this game, we want to get Quickly back on track. And yeah, I don't know why Toppin hasn't played in this third quarter. Like now you have Toppin. Toppin hasn't played since the first quarter. You freeze them out, and then you're gonna bring him in for a fourth quarter. He don't do well. You're gonna yank him because he's cold. The guy is shooting the three ball. The only one that can shoot the three, crazy. Pope, I did not put you on a timeout, so don't come here talking nonsense, my friend. No one put you on a timeout. You know you're welcome on the stream. Call me a crybaby. How dare you? You're being disrespectful, Pope. You're the one that comes here being so damn negative. I didn't put you in a timeout. If my chat mods did that to you, it's because you probably are getting people annoyed, Pope. I'm really disappointed with you, Pope. I don't know who did. I'm doing a call, a play-by-play, but you know what? You're being disrespectful for the host. You know what? I couldn't care now less for you now, my friend. Seriously. No, that's not cool. You should mind your words, my friend. Seriously. I'm calling a basketball game, and be honest with you, if you probably pissed off the chat members here because of your negativity. You come here talking about the Brooklyn Nets, about this should be traded, this should be going on, talking about baseball, dude. And then you can call, dude, nah, you're to me, go. See you tomorrow night, my friend. Seriously, that was not cool of you. I give everyone a chat here, and I like to be cool with everyone, but you come here to disrespect my channel. You know what? You got the Pope of Sports and the truth. Go talk over there, my friend. Seriously. Nah, that's not cool. That was not called for, Pope. I didn't put him on a timeout. I'm trying to do a call here. Here's LeVert. Here's Garland. And Mitchell hits a three ball. Seriously. 82-58 here. Here's Harkenstein now. Here's Toppin in the game now. Toppin driving to the basket. Toppin going in and scoring. So Obi Toppin goes in. 82-60. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell now kicks it out. Mobley. And here's the turnover. Here's the Knicks. in a turnover. Here's Brunson. Brunson now kicks out quickly for three, and Manny quickly misses that one. Brunson gets the rebound. Now back to Hart. Hart now thought about the three. Hartenstein now going to reset now. Here's Brunson. This will be a big shot here. They could keep it. If you're, and this kicks it back out. Topping for three, topping air ball, and that's it. Oh, 17.6. If you're a mod, if I made you a mod on a channel, and you see guys before, like we were getting a lot of bombarded, X-rated stuff. You guys are, and I trust you guys that come here all the time. You could block people, yes. Now, if some of some of the chat members don't want to hear the negativity in the same, like yourself and Caputo, they're gonna block you, folks. Especially in the basketball. The basketball crowd is different from the baseball crowd. As we come to the third quarter, just giving you a quick heads up. My basketball chat is different from the baseball crowd. They're not gonna tolerate the negativity. They will put you in a timeout. And listen, I can't. This is the channel of the chat of the people. If they don't want to hear it, they're gonna put you in a timeout. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's Garland, and he misses. So we get to the quarter now, 82-60. Just keep that in mind. This is not the Yankee watch along where you could come in and just everyone's have a voice. I said it here. Everyone has a voice here. This is what makes this channel different. Everyone's chat, everyone's voice is read. But if some of these mods don't like what you're saying, they're gonna put you on a timeout, my friend. They're gonna come, especially when these folks here want to see the Knicks. They're Knicks fans. They're Knicks basketball. They don't want to see someone come outside who loves the Nets, Brooklyn Nets, by the way, and come in and start ragging on the team. They don't want to hear that, Pope. Think about that. They don't want to hear it. They don't want. Especially when they're trailing by the way they're trailing. They're not gonna want to hear it, and they get upset with that, and they're gonna put you in a timeout. But then for you to come and think it's from here, I would just ban you from the whole channel. Period. If that's what it's gonna get to. But we're gonna get this game here. We're down 82-60. I just wanted to clear it up for the Popa Sport because Popa Sports helped me out in the other different plays. He was there for WrestleMania, the Yankees, but yeah, you see, you're gonna get my guys mad here. So we're trailing 60-82. Now we're down 60 points. 60. We only scored 60 points for 3 quarters. Do we make 90? Fellas, do we make 90 points here, at least tonight? Do we score 90? That means we need a 30-point fourth quarter. I don't know if we could. I think we're going to probably score 80, 87, 88 points. I don't see a 30-point quarter, and that's going to be tough. Absolutely, Gideon. They came out pushing the pace and getting into, they put us on our heels. The way they came out, I think personally what changed the complexion of the game was when the centers, both centers, Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson both picked up 2 fouls in the first half, and they couldn't be physical down low. And Garland hitting those back-to-back 3, getting on fire and showing that he could shoot and playing well, I think that changed the complexion of the game. This is the postseason. The Cavaliers has their backs on the wall. Now I don't think they used too much. Gideon, I don't think they used too much of their size. I think what they used was they were smart and they yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take that back, Gideon. When they use their sizes, especially when RJ and whenever the ball goes into the paint, they will come. They weren't blocking shots; they were being a presence and deter RJ from going into the basket and going for those layups, as well as Randall. When he was attacking, they were swiping the ball away from him and they were allowing those easy points in the paint. You're correct on that one. They used their size and they were using their swiping of their hands here. As we start the fourth quarter, LeVert will bring the ball up here. Yes, get in foul trouble of the bigs. You're correct, Frank. That's going to be their game plan. Garland. Here's Osman wide open for three, and he misses. Rebound Hart. So Osman had too much of an open shot here. Here's Barrett now. Here's Barrett again. It's going to be interesting what Barrett does here. Holding the ball, backing in on Garland. Now he turns. Here's the bounce to Toppin for three. Toppin misses. Fight for the rebound. Hart picks up the rebound. Hart goes in, but blocked there. Now there's the size of the Cavaliers coming in. Here's LeVert now. LeVert in transition. Euro step, and he gets it. Scored. Here's RJ. Barrett now. Barrett finally goes to the basket. He scores. You see, he got to the cup. He went all the way and finished. Before, he wasn't doing that. He was going in and finishing and shooting before getting closer. Look at that. That was a nice shot. Nice block from Mobley. Here's LeVert. Barrett misses the free throw. You got to hit the free throws. Knicks not hitting their free throws as well. 84-62. What are you trying to do here? I want to see what kind of fight the team has. I'm not giving away this game. I'm still wanting to fight this and try to pull this and make this a tight 2-possession, 1-possession game. That's what I'm looking for here. Here's LeVert. Kicks it out to Osman. Kicks it out here to Garland. Wide open. The hot hand. And that rims in and out. But Mobley was in position for that rebound. You got to box out. Hartenstein. Mobley had great position. He had great position there for that rebound. Here's Garland. LeVert and Garland have stepped up. Amused we still lose and still on us. Good news that we haven't played well. 1-1. It looks like it's going to 1-1. Tim, it's still not over, but yeah, it's a huge uphill climb right now. But in the NBA, anything can happen. The only thing that worries me, the Knicks don't really have the 3-ball shooting to get back into a 20-point deficit. They got to use their defense, and they got to go in transition. And right now, their defense and their transition game is not showing as Mobley misses the first free throw. Yeah, we knew the Cavaliers were desperate. The Cavaliers good rebounding. Tonight, they're rebounding well, yes. But they weren't a good rebounding team in the regular season. They're a better defensive team. Here's Quickly for three. Quickly misses. Oh, God, that was terrible. Here's Hartenstein. Again with the ball. Hartenstein now. Barrett wants it. Barrett now calling for it. Barrett now in paint. Barrett, a lot of contact, rims, and he goes in. So it's a 20-point game. Here's LeVert. He got fouled. Now, 19-point lead here with 10 minutes. There's still plenty of time here, but again, the Knicks are not showing us they can hit the 3-ball in consistency. They got to get, and especially Manuel Quickly. My goodness, he looks lost shooting the 3-ball. Rangers up 4-0 now. Good job on the Rangers now. Here's the inbound here to Mobley. Mobley back over to Garland. Garland now driving. Garland kicks it out. Here's a 3 for LeVert, and that's good. Give Garland an assist. Mobley's hitting the shots. The Cavaliers shots are falling in now. 88-64. Manuel Quickly's got to get out of his funk. Quickly now. Hartenstein now. Hartenstein driving. Hartenstein got, and that was blocked. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell underneath the baseline. Mitchell bounced past the Garland. Garland thought about the 3. He's making a call. He's calling out a play. He's got Toppin on him. Now here's a double. Here's a switch. Get out of his hands over to Levert. Levert now. Levert behind his back. Levert now stops, pumps, puts up the shot, and he got fouled there by Hart. He bailed him out with 2 seconds on 2.7 on the shot clock. Free throws. So the Rangers take a 4-0 lead here. It's a Chris Kreider goal, deflected, assisted by Adam Fox and Patrick Kane. So Rangers are 4-0. And he capitalized on a giveaway by Ryan Graves. Levert hits it. The first free throw, 89-64. Ugh. Boy, they're taking it hard on the chin tonight. But the Rangers are coming up big here on a 4-0 lead here with 8:45 left in the third period. They'll probably take a 1-0 game one lead on the Devils. That's going to go 7. That's a battle between those two teams. Here's Quickly now. Quickly stumbling. Quickly kicks it back out top and top into Hart. Hart rises for 3. Hart hits the 3 ball. 67-90. So Hart, Kreider with the power play goal. Second of the game. They're assisted by Fox and Kane there, Angelo. Here's Garland. Garland trying to hunt for a foul. Garland didn't get the ball. 67-90. 10 on the shot clock. Garland now. Garland driving. Garland underneath. Reversal. Kicks it back out to Mitchell. 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell step back for 3. And that's off the mark. Mobley comes out of soaring for that rebound. And here's Allen. Allen now. Allen driving in. Allen spin. Allen now. Spinning. Kicks it back out. And here's Mitchell. Almost got away with a 3-second violation. Here's Mitchell, stolen by Quickly. There's a pickpocket in Cleveland. Here's Quickly. Quickly going in transition off the glass, misses, and there's going to be a foul call. Boy, Quickly is not even able to get that. Quickly couldn't even get that transition there. He's really struggling, man. Hopefully, this free throws can get him. He's really good at the free throw line, and he gets the first one. He bounces that in. That's indicative of what Quickly's doing. He bounced it. 90-68. It's back to 23 again. He misses 1 of 2 from the line. That is the indication of Quickly postseason. My goodness, I thought he was going to be a big-time postseason player. And the first 7 quarters, Quickly has not shown up. Here's Garland. And Toppin comes into the passing lane. Toppin gets it right into Allen. Another turnover. Here comes Thibodeau getting mad at Toppin. It's just one of those nights. 92-68. It's just one of those nights. Here's Barrett. So 27 points off of 17 turnovers. The Cavaliers capitalized. Toppin going strong to the basket. No call there. Good defense by the Cavaliers. They're using their size, their length. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell now. Stops. Mobley gets the dunk. So I guess Mobley didn't. I guess the Knicks are not being physical because they whined after game 1 how physical it was, and they weren't ready because the Knicks were too physical. And the Cavaliers, I got to give them credit, answered the bill, and Mobley getting a little physical there. Yes, too many turnovers. Too many turnovers for the Knicks. Too many turnovers for the Knicks here. That's the story of the game. They did not take care of the basketball. They turned the ball over. They were very sloppy. My goodness, they were. This is like, you know what? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here with a 1-1 split. And personally, I don't like that. If you have a chance, I want the killer instinct. I understand this team is learning how to win in the postseason, but you can't win every game. You can win every game, but if you're gonna lose a game, you lose on a mollywop like this because you go right. You know what? Reset. If you lose one of those nail biters, close games, those tend to linger on you physically, or they tend to linger on you mentally. You're like, So if you lose one of these mollywop, you know what? They were the desperate team. Everything went well for them. We beat them already in a knockdown, drag out fight. We'll get them at the Garden. But you can never assume. If you assume, you become an ass. Darnell, I hope so. I hope so because they will be fired up on Friday. So 6:30 left in the third period. Rangers 4-0 if I'm seeing there. Here we're waiting 94-68 on a crazy blitz by the Cavaliers. They just came out focused and fired from they took over from that second quarter. From that second quarter, the minute they got our centers in two both with two foul troubles apiece, Mitchell Robinson was never impactful after the second foul. He had a couple, he had that one block on Mobley that he thought it was going to be a third foul. After that, our centers were not they weren't even a factor. You know, they had an opportunity for some dunks, some putbacks, losing the basketball. They were fumbling the basketball. I don't know if it was because of the swapping on there in with good hands, not whatever the case was. It felt like the moment was a little too big for the centers and for the Knicks here this evening. Kind of a weird game that you know what, get it out of your system. You got blitz, you want to go home. It's like I want to go home. We got the Garden crowd. We got home court advantage. We accomplished our mission is to go and steal home court, and now we have to go home. But then now they got to go home and protect it. Remember, everybody likes to have a happy meal moment, a career high or a career moment at the Garden. So you know Donovan Mitchell is going to want to go in New York and just play the role of villain. They all want to get in that same club with Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan, you know, Tim Hardaway Senior, Trey Young. They all want to play that role. But I'm actually surprised with Caris LeVert. Pretty good bounce back game. Pretty good bounce back game for Caris LeVert. I think that he was the next factor here for the Cavaliers. 24 points for Caris LeVert. So here's Randall back in the game. Randall backing in, backing in. Turn around, kicks out to Brunson. Brunson passes the three. Brunson driving. Brunson threads the needle, but he gets called for a foul. No, Frank, it's one game, two games on in New York, two games in Cleveland, two in New York. Game 5 back in Cleveland. Game 6 back in the Garden. Game 7 back in Cleveland. It's after that. It's after the 2-2 is 1-1-1. I think they went away from that. The three games in the. I think they went away from that. It used to be before the finals. It was two. Was 2, 3, and 2, but they took that away. Then I don't think the NBA does that anymore. And they score. Yeah, they want to stretch it, Frank. They want to kind of stretch this because they don't play until Friday. You know, instead of playing Thursday, they want to. Yeah, they're gonna a lot of traveling. That's how the first rounds are. Here's Osman, kicks it back off to Mitchell. It's a 24-point lead for the Cavaliers. Mitchell kicks it back out. Here's a three from Levert. Levert another three and rebound and taking it right there. The Cavaliers wanted that. They wanted that rebound. Right there's an indication there. Randall was in position for the rebound. Mobley over the top, got knocked it off for Randall, and Randall did not box out, stood up flat. And here's Randall, and led to Allen's dunk. Here's Quickly now. Quickly back to Randall. Quickly doesn't want nothing to do with the scoring here. Here's Randall again. Randall holding in. Randall stolen there by Allen. Telegraphed that pass, that cross pass. So everything that could go wrong is wrong. Donovan Mitchell, 6.5, halfway through the quarter, and a 26-point lead for the Cavaliers, looking at for more. Mitchell tries to hit Osman for 3, and he got it. 99-70. So the Cavaliers are celebrating here on a lopsided victory. The Knicks are getting bombarded, and here's Brunson. Foul. So now I bet you tomorrow Colin Cowherd is going to be saying, before he was like, the Knicks got no chance. And then When the Knicks won, Colin Cowherd said, "Oh, the Knicks are really good." Now he's gonna say the Knicks are terrible. Watch. I never see a guy who don't know cover-based basketball, doesn't know think about basketball, flip flop more than a pancake. 99-70, and Stephen A. Smith is gonna have a conundrum. Here's the first one, 71-99. This is what happened. The Knicks just got bleeped. This is the team that was more just desperate, more hungry, and they got big. They got blitzed. Don't be surprised tomorrow that the Miami Heat gets blitzed by the Milwaukee Bucks. It happens. Especially if you're at home. The embarrassment of losing game one at home, the way you did. This is a response from the Cavaliers. 99-72. I hate to lose these type of games, but this is that's playoff basketball. In a way, you lose a lopsided game like that. You know what? Everything that went right went right for the Cavaliers, and it wasn't that we were all outmatched. We just played sloppy. Here's Mobley. Now Randall playing some defense. He should have done that since the first earlier. 4-1. Devils scored on a penalty shot. Okay. Jack Hughes. Here's Quickly now. Quickly gets the ball. Quickly, and he got the trade. That's what I'm looking for. Quickly to get going here. 99-74. Even if we fall this game, I want to see Quickly get going, close out this here. I want him to go on a personal run himself to close out this game. That's what I'm looking for here. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell behind the back to Osman. Osman now, an offensive foul. And we knew, and again, it's one Tony Brothers. We were totally outmatched. You're correct, Frank. We were totally outmatched on a desperate team that did not want to be embarrassed. Hey, listen, they're a fourth seed for a reason. Here's Harkenstein, one of the best defensive team in the league, statistics wise. Quickly now stops. Pick over to RJ for three. RJ cannot buy a bucket. Harkenstein. Here's Randall now. Randall, what is he looking for? Randall 8. Randall driving in. Randall goes in strong. This is what they needed and Randall arguing with the officials. Stop it. Play your game. You should have been doing that since the first quarter. It's a moot point to argue here. You're down by 20 plus points. 5-1, empty netter. Filipino. Mitchell. And Mitchell get his own rebound. Kicks it out to Mobley. Mobley with the dunk. So even the loose ball, the deep rebound going all Cavaliers' way. Everything bounces the Cavaliers' way. 101-76. Here's Brunson. Here's RJ back over. Quickly open for three. And Quickly misses. He's still not hitting the three ball yet. We want to make sure Quickly hits the three. 101-76. Knicks taking it deeply on the chin here. Trailing 101-90-76 here. 3:24 left here. Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell now. Driving. Stops. Puts up the shot. And he got it. Timeout is called here. This is where you gotta play. This is the 3.5, 13. Play some guys. It's good. Get Miles McBride some playoff minutes. Empty out the bench here. There's no need to bring in anyone else here. You're not going to come up and win this game. Get some guys off the court. Get them off there. Randall, go get some treatment. RJ, take a seat. One thing that when I'm really disappointed, not just the effort, because they were gonna, if they got bamboozled, you know what? They got bamboozled. They got outworked. They got outmatched. Fine. What disappoints me is the lack of Quickly offense and the lack of featuring Quentin Grimes here. We have we have all our players that we're developing. We drafted and played. They're the future. On a big night like tonight that they're getting bamboozled like that, this is where you develop your young talent. You bring in guys, you know what? Toppin. You play Toppin here. There's no need here with this 20 plus. And not 3 minutes. Toppin should have played majority of the fourth. You're not going to win this game. You weren't going to win this game. We were optimistic, but you play Toppin. You play Grimes. You Brunson. You could play Brunson for a bit. He's coming off a wrist. Miles McBride. You play some of your other guys quickly. You play the bench here, and you should have played the fourth quarter with the bench because you would have sent a message to your postseason. You would have sent a message to your starters. You guys play like crap. You're taking the whole fourth quarter off. You guaranteed they would have been coming out like a. And I still think the Knicks will come out like a bat out of hell on Friday night. But you sit them down there and let the bench play, the bench mob. Even if you got to bring in a Fournier, your second unit for actually your third unit to play Fournier. You continue playing Fournier. You play the other kid, Sims. You gotta and just let the fourth quarter. I would have not played the bench. I would have not played the starters. I would have not, just maybe Grimes. The only one I would have played from the starters was Grimes, maybe, and that's it. I would have not personally, but it's too late now. It's 3 minutes and 13 seconds here to send a message there. But that would have been a perfect message to send the team. That effort out there stunk. So the Rangers take the first game of the first round, 5-1. 2 goals for Chris Kreider, 27 saves for Igor Shesterkin, and Adam Fox with 4 assists. The Yankees look like they're going to lose to the Anaheim Angels 5-2. They're going to the bottom of the ninth there. They're going to have Nagashioka, Hicks, and Volpe. Boy, TNT is dying to get rid of the Knicks game and go to the Lakers Suns. They cannot wait for these 3 minutes to go quick. They want to get the Knicks off. That's fine. We'll just go on the MSG network. You can switch it all you want. All right, so quickly in the game, Brunson's still in the game. I have no idea why you're keeping Brunson. You're keeping Randall out there, especially Randall coming off a freaking ankle injury. You're not going to score 30 points in 3 minutes. Here's quickly now, and he lost the dribble, but right to Brunson. Brunson got hit. See again, you don't need Brunson taking unnecessary contact. Neto in the game here for the Cavaliers. You don't want him taking necessary contact. He just had a hand injury that he missed out the closing 4 games of the regular season for Brunson, and you're playing him here. There is no need here. He hits the first one. 77-108, 103. So Boston up 2-0 on the Hawks. And he hits both of the free throws, 78-103. Little empty calorie stats here. Here's Neto. Kicks it back out to Levert. And stolen by Quickly. Now transition quickly. Gets an easy bucket there. 80-103. So 3 starters are in for the Knicks here. And Hartenstein comes up. So Knicks playing some defense. Here's Randall. Randall with the dunk. Counted at 1. Randall hits the floor hard. And Randall looked like he hit his tailbone hard there. Randall's hurt. Randall is hurt because the coach. What did I just finish telling you, fellas? There is no need for him to be playing these minutes. Randall looks like he's okay. Randall's a little upset, but he hit. They're going to review it. The officials get in the way here. And Randall hits it, but good thing about it, he didn't go directly straight to the floor. He landed on he landed and slided off of Allen. So the whole blunt The whole brunt of the play. Ooh, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. Allen actually helped the floor on Randall because Randall would have went straight to the floor. He kind of slide off of Allen first. So that's a big. They dodge a bullet. They dodge a bullet, but it's still a dumb play. It is a very foolish play to keeping Randall out there. If you want to embarrass your teammates, if you want to embarrass your team, if you want to send a message to your players, Tom Thibodeau, you should have done what we said. Pull them all and not play the fourth quarter. Personally, if the Cavs are going to knock Brunson down constantly, one of our bigs has to be in the face, not advocating a fight. But yes, yes, Tim, absolutely, absolutely. That's one thing you always had with Xavier McDaniels and Charles Oakley. You had that toughness. You had that toughness. That guys, child, and they protect you. How many times Darryl Wilkins, they protected Keith Vandaway when he would go to the basket, and Oakley will take care of Ewing if he gets mowed down below. No, Ewing himself will get in people's face, but you know what we mean. It's gonna hurt tomorrow. Good thing they don't play until Friday, Frank. You're correct. They don't have to play until Friday. So this is a flagrant foul. Randall gonna go to the line here. He hits the free throw here. Robin Lopez will play in the game. Randall hits the free throw here. McBride in the game here. Harkenstein. RJ now. RJ. RJ with the floater, and he misses. He misses, comes up short. 103-83. Randall's going back to the locker room. He's going to probably get some treatment, work on. Down by here by 103 to 83. Here's Osman. Misses. Rebound. Barrett. Under 2 minutes here. Barrett now. Barrett to Harkenstein. Here's Toppin. 15-footer. Toppin hits it. 103-85. Toppin getting some garbage time minutes here to score some buckets. 7 points for Toppin. Here's Levert. Levert now. So trying to finish this minute and a half here. So everything's going to get shifted over to game 3 in Madison Square Garden. Here's Lopez. Lopez puts up a hook and he gets it. So Robin Lopez gets some bucket in. Here's Quickly. Quickly for 3. And Quickly finally hits a 3 ball. So 10 points for Quickly. Double figures, but those felt so light for Quickly in a losing effort. Little too late. It was not impactful for Emmanuel Quickly, 105 to 88, but hopefully this gets him going here for going back home to the Garden, back home to his bed, back home to his comforts, and Robin Lopez throwing the ball up. 107 to 88. Here's Quickly now. Quickly passes the Toppin for 3. Toppin misses and rebound. So here's Levert. So now let's see how much of the fan base is gonna panic. Right now you're 1-1. You did your job. You went to Cleveland, won game 1. You go back home with the home court advantage. You gotta protect home court. You're gonna have the crowd behind you. You're gonna have the Knicks fans. You're gonna have everyone buzzing. You're gonna have everyone electric. Madison Square Garden is gonna be more electrifying than anything. But you cannot let Donovan Mitchell steal that electricity, that vibe from the court, from your team. You got to go in there and play. You got to go in there and blitz this team. You got punched. Look at the indication of tonight's game. when Quentin Grimes came out bloody, the Knicks got punched in the mouth, and they were caught. They drew blood. Now, if you're the Knicks, okay, you spit the blood and you wipe, and now we're gonna go work. We're gonna roll our sleeves. We're gonna work you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna defend you. We're gonna defend you. We're gonna rebound you. If you're the Knicks, but you cannot turn over the ball. You can't turn over the ball. You lose here, 107-90 tonight in a game that you just got punched in the mouth, man. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts around it. Temper was flaring. So 90 to 107, the Knicks were held under 100 points, who was an efficient offensive scoring team. But that second quarter was the pickle here. They only scored 17 points in the second quarter. They fell behind the eight ball. Okoro never played again. Okoro left this game, didn't play there, didn't play, and the Knicks lose this 107-90. So the series is tied in 1-1. In a series that a lot of people think is going to go 7, I still say Knicks in 5. I'm still going with my prediction Knicks in 5. I'm not going to back down. Even though they got blitzed, they got their butts kicked, they got embarrassed here. I'm still thinking Knicks in 5. Yeah, despite what we saw here, it wasn't a good one, but it is what it is. We turn the page here. We'll see you guys Friday night. Don't forget, choose Thursday night if you want hockey, basketball. Hockey. Rangers take on the Devils. Afternoon baseball tomorrow. No, Thursday. I don't know if we'll be able to do the afternoon baseball. If we're going to Ranger hockey, so I don't know when we do the Yankee game. Maybe tomorrow night. But from everyone, from me, thank you guys. For everyone that joined us in the chat, man. Charlie, good game, man. Good game. You're always a good sport. Whenever we win, you always hear. So we're gonna give you your flowers tonight. Charles Thomas, the Cavaliers, Cleveland. He lives in Cleveland, a Cleveland fan. Good game. It's gonna be a series, man. It's a hell of a series, back and forth, and we had fun. The same way the Guardians and the Yankees had a good fun baseball playoff. We're gonna have a good basketball playoff with you here, Charles. So again, we appreciate you. Thank you again. Appreciate everyone that joined us here. Have a beautiful night, and we'll see you guys if you're back for the Knicks. We'll see you Friday night, Knicks basketball. And of course, if you're here for the Rangers, we'll see you guys Thursday night. So have a good night, man. Peace.